Yo, 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 yo. How we doing, boys? How we doing? So sorry for being 3 minutes late. 3 minutes. No, I don't have a sound file for that. I don't have a sound file. But what's up, boys? How we doing? Let me put my microphone up. I think right there. I think right there is a little bit better. Check, check. I think that's better. Okay. What's up, boys? What's up? So I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie. All right. I literally just woke up like an hour ago, and like my whole schedule, I don't know what happened yesterday night. Yesterday night was weird. As you guys can probably tell, I posted a video. It took forever for YouTube to process that video. I have no idea. That's never happened to me before. I don't think that's happened to me in like years, if I'm not mistaken. Like it's literally took like 5 hours for the video to process. So I literally fell asleep waiting for the video to process. I processed it at like 9 p.m. at night yesterday. And then literally I fell asleep at like midnight watching a video. I was just chilling on my bed, and then I just fell asleep with the lights on. and then at like 3 a.m. I get up to like go pee or whatever. And then after I get a notification on my phone on Discord saying that, oh, Project Wesker's posted a new video. And I was like, what? I was like, okay, YouTube, dang, all right. It took freaking like how many hours? I think it was like at 4 a.m. And I was like, all right, like that's like what's going on here. So after that, I couldn't go back to bed, unfortunately. So I was literally just you know what I mean? I literally answered some comments at like 6 a.m. Or I think it was like 5 a.m. I don't know. It was weird. Yeah, I was like, what the frick? I literally thought, oh, shoot, nobody's going to watch the video because it's like 3 a.m. or 4 a.m. when the video's up. But no, the video is actually doing well. So thank you to everybody that's been watching the video. I appreciate that. So maybe I should start posting at 3 a.m. Maybe YouTube was like, no, Project Wesker, this is the best time. You should just wait. Just wait up. Wait up. So I was like, I don't know. I was like, okay, all right. So apparently that's a good time to post because it's like #1 right now on the ranking. So I don't know. I can't, like, I had no control over it. I wanted to post it at like 9 p.m. yesterday, and even that was late because I said I was gonna post it before. But anyways, how's it going? I just saw Lord in the chat before. I also saw somebody else. Sorry. So when I start the stream, I can't see previous chat. I saw Mango Thief. He said, let's go. Thank you. My Lord said it's 5:30. Project Wesker is 7 seconds late. 7 seconds is all he gets. Yeah, I was thinking of pushing the stream. I'm like, nah, okay, let's just do it. Because like I said, I later went to bed, but it was like it took me forever because it also snowed. So if you guys don't know, the reason I wear tinted glasses, right, is because I'm extremely light sensitive, and when it snows, everything gets super bright. So there was like a crack of light on my window, and I was just wide awake. So it took me forever to go back to bed, yo, and I like couldn't sleep. So then after I ended up sleeping like at 12 to like 2. Or like 11 to 2, so I think I had another 3 hours. My schedule was like, it's pretty chalked today. I don't know what happened. So I think I have 6 or 5 hours of sleep, which is not enough. It's not enough to run, boys. So anyways, I just wanted to preface the stream just like that. But if you guys don't know, we have been streaming always, you know what I mean? We always stream every single week at this time. And I also shoot some videos. So that's exactly what we're going to be doing today. In case you guys didn't know, we're going to be shooting some videos. We're going to be talking about some Resident Evil news. And also after, we're going to be doing a Resident Evil tier list. Because you know what? It's been a while. I want to do a tier list. You guys will see what the tier list is about. I'm not gonna reveal it. You're just gonna have to wait and see. And then we'll get to the Resident Evil 4 remake, specifically Separate Ways mod by the name of Wavering Heart. So yeah, we were basically at the island. We're basically at the end of the game. The mod's been kind of weird. I don't know. It's like last stream we had to use like an infinite rocket launcher because I couldn't get past that side. That section was insane. I don't know what happened to the modder. Like the modder just freaking, he just went crazy all of a sudden and decided let's just make the enemies respawn and then keep killing them and respawn, and they're like super buffed. And Salazar's running around doing a bunch of damage. It was crazy. I don't know. If you guys missed that stream, go check it out. But it was insane. So, yeah. The 3 a.m. uploading challenge. Yeah, it literally it turned into a strat because, like I said, my video's been popping off. So I don't know. It's weird. It's weird. Hopefully it continues to pop off. But thank you to everybody that watched that video. Appreciate it. Demon's in the chat. K's in the chat. What's up, Demon? What's up, K? And yeah, K says staring at the snow in daytime is like asking to go blind. Yeah, I mean there is snow blindness that happens, right? So that is possible. I mean, but yeah, so, and especially with my light sensitivity, I'd be like, dang, I can't see. I'd be like, bloodshot eyes, bro. So I'm good. I don't think I have bloodshot eyes though. I think I'm good. But I do feel like I'm waking up. So we're slowly going to get into this. We're just going to be chatting just for a little bit. Then we'll get into the Resident Evil news. We're going to take it a little slow, okay? Because Wesker doesn't have that many sleep, all right? That many hours of sleep. And I need my beauty sleep. All right, I need it. I need at least 8 hours. So I don't know what the frick I'm doing with 6. It's crazy. Ayasha, what's up, Ayasha? How's it going? How's it going? Thank you so much for stopping by. I've seen you in the chat, in the comment section. What's up? Raiden, what's up, Raiden? Thanks for stopping by. How's it going? How's it going? So yeah, as mentioned, guys, we're gonna get to a bunch of that stuff. What else did I see? There was some other crazy stuff that happened. Well, I mean, today has been kind of wild, but there's been some other crazy stuff. What was I gonna say? Shoot, there was something else that happened that was like super wild. It was super, I don't know what it was, dude. I completely forgot. Like I said, I'm still kind of waking up. So, but by the way, make sure to leave a like. Make sure to leave a like, boys. And also, if you guys didn't know, I did do a second channel. I am going to be posting more on it. I just posted it I just made it recently. But we need those subscriptions. So go subscribe. I don't know if you guys can see this. Let me bring this up. Go subscribe to the Project Wesker live, where you're going to see some exclusive content where I'm basically, whatever I do live, if I'm doing any collaborations, any interviews, I am going to be clipping that. It's basically a clip channel for my streams. Go check that over there. This one did not bad. I mean, like, the way you kind of judge a channel is that if it gets like 10% of the subscribers in viewership, it's doing pretty good. So 70 views for a channel that has 18 subscribers is not bad. It's not bad. But go subscribe, go help your boy out, go subscribe to it. And as you guys can see on the top, that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be looking at some Resident Evil news very soon. But let's go back to some. We're just chilling and we're taking it easy. We're just going to be chatting a little bit. But yeah, I thought Wesker's beauty sleep was at least 7 minutes. And we're like 7 hours. 7 hours I could do. But yeah, no, if I'm being honest, I think 8 hours. I don't know why I'm feeling like, okay, maybe it's because I'm streaming, so I'm a little more hyped than usual. I don't know, but usually if I've only slept like 6 or 5 hours, I'm like dead, dude. I'm not doing good. So yeah, Suf 26, what's up, man? Sue, how's it going, man? Thank you so much for stopping. I'm doing, like I said, I'm doing okay. I don't know how, we're taking it slow today because we got a lot of stuff to cover. We're going to be doing some Resident Evil news. We're going to be doing a tier list, a Resident Evil tier list that will be turned into a video. Obviously, the Resident Evil news video will always turn into a video. So yeah, but thank you guys. You guys are here early today. So if you guys are checking out the stream, you guys are going to get some early look at the footage. Obviously, it's not going to be edited. We're shooting this live. So, but I'm taking my time with it. We're going to take some time. But how have you been? How have you guys been? Did you guys get at least 7 hours? 7 minutes. 7 minutes. 7 minutes. It's not working. 7 minutes. Hello? 7 minutes. Yo, my thing's not working. It's supposed to be voice activated. What the frick? No. That's crazy. That's crazy. I'm gonna have to check that. You know what? I did switch the folder over because I was hearing like a double. So I'm curious. Maybe that's what happened. I get a random amount of hours. I see. That's not. I mean, today is a random. Is basically my randomness of hours. So, yeah, it's a little bit crazy. Oh, that's what I wanted to talk about. Alien Isolation. So after we're done Resident Evil 4 remake, I do want to continue Alien Isolation. We were like, I think we only played it twice. We just were fighting the alien, so it was getting pretty hype. I'm not gonna lie, it was getting pretty hype. I will say, I don't know, so far when I was playing the game, it's not
7 minutes. 7 minutes is all I can spare to play with you.
Thank you, Foke. for doing the 7 minutes. Yeah, I don't know why it's not working. I think it's because I switched the folders. I have been switching a bunch of stuff, by the way. So if you guys are on Twitch, you guys can see that I added a bunch of things. Like, I'm just gonna play it right now. I added a bunch of things. So if somebody gets banned in my chat, it will start to play someone got yeeted with Wesker being like, I despise Chris. And then there's gonna be other stuff like, you know, you have once again entered the world. You guys can redeem all of this. Well, not the ban, but you guys can redeem, like, you know, the you died, all of that stuff. So I have more stuff in the works. I've been going kind of crazy with my stream setup. We got the dual PCs. I don't know if you guys were here, but last week I had to rebuild my whole freaking streaming PC, which was insane because my motherboard was not installed correctly and I had forgotten that it wasn't installed correctly. So yeah, hey, it's okay now though. Everything's running smoothly. We're not going into any issues. But yeah, what was I gonna talk about? There was some stuff I wanted to talk about and then I just forgot because maybe I wrote it down. Let's see if I'm a Giga Chat. Let's see if I wrote it down. Maybe I knew that this was gonna happen. No, I didn't. I didn't write it down. I'm not a Giga Chat. Oh, but you know what? Speaking of Giga Chat, nobody's mentioned the thumbnail. Literally this week. You will give me an egg. Thank you, Poker. Yeah, you know what? An egg would be kind of nice right now. An egg would be kind of nice for that extra protein, just like Chris. But I was gonna say, nobody's mentioned my thumbnail. Literally I haven't had anyone comment on my thumbnail. Nobody said anything. We used a similar thumbnail last week where I was mogging, and literally nobody said anything. I'm literally trolling, guys. But everybody's just like, yeah, that's a normal thumbnail. We're just, I guess it works. I don't know. Walker Dead Phoenix, yo, Walker Dead Phoenix, long time no see, man. How you been? What's up, man? It's been 54 years. 54 years. You're making me feel like Oswald right now. What's up, man? How you been? How you been, man? What's up with that thumb? Okay, now we go. Okay, now people are gonna say about the thumb. that's too late. It's too late. I already mentioned it. I already said it. I was waiting for you guys to say it, but nobody said anything. Everybody was like, yeah, it's good. It's cool. Yeah, man, everybody makes those thumbnails. It doesn't even come across as a joke. Honestly, like unironically, you mean? Like there's people that do that unironically? Dang, maybe I should do maybe I shouldn't do it. Because the people are gonna think that, right? I have been getting a lot of hate too. Well, more hate than usual. I mean, like, whatever. As a content creator, you're gonna get hate regardless. But I have been getting a lot of hate too just because of covering leaks. There's been so many people that have just been like making up lies and stuff, and like, so it's like whatever. But yeah, maybe I shouldn't be posting. I mean, you guys know that I'm joking, right? Right? I hope you guys know that I'm joking. I've seen weirder, sadly, so I'm used to it. I've been alright. My crush blocked me on IG and my grandma's recovering from surgery. Dang. Dang, man. Dang. Oh, I hope your grandma's doing better, man. You know you made it when you get hate. Yeah, it's kind of weird because I feel like I shouldn't be getting, that's a good point, Ayasha, but it feels like I shouldn't be getting as much hate because for starters, I'm like literally just spitting facts. Like it's not like I'm saying something that's a hot take. I think we were talking about this on the Discord server, but we were talking about this, but yeah, like, you know what I mean? Like there's nothing like, I don't know how that's a hot take. It's literally just spitting facts, right? No, I was checking the comments of my recent video. There were some leak glazers that were on there basically saying like, no, Dusk has always said that Resident Evil 9 was going to be a main character and stuff. Oh, thank you so much for following, Blue Herb. Really appreciate it. By the way, awesome name, Blue Herb. Speaking of Blue Herbs, got my Blue Herb right here. We're ready for you. Thank you so much for following, man. But yeah, as I was saying, right, I mean, the one commenter who was saying that Dusk has never ever said that Resident Evil 9 was going to have Leon as the main playable character, and it's like Dusk did something that he shouldn't have done. He literally posted like a compilation on Reddit and as well as Twitter of all the things he said about Resident Evil 9. And you can bet your butt that when Resident Evil 9 comes out, we're gonna be looking at that list again, because there's already like 4 or 5 things there that he said that are completely wrong. So it's not hard to find. If you guys are in my video, I did have to source it in my video though. I should have sourced that, even though we didn't particularly talk too much about Desk in that video. But I mean, yeah, I mean, I should have, but I'll do that later. We'll just post it, but yeah. But it's kind of wild. It's kind of wild. Let's see. Hey, thanks, man. Yeah, hope your grandmother feels better. Yes. Agent Leon S. Kennedy says, I don't know where they got their leaks. It's getting out of hand, Lamau. Yes, yes. No, leaks in general are getting kind of crazy. We discussed this last year, late last year when I was when I had the virus on the channel. Shout out to Virus. By the way, I was talking to Virus, and he's a fellow Capcom creator. He's one of the I think he's the funniest Resident Evil YouTuber out there. If you guys don't know, go check him out. Virus the Virus. But yeah, we were supposed to talk last week, and the Virus got sick or something, so he's like, I'm sorry, I can't talk. And I'm like, bro. But anyways, yeah, I gotta talk to Virus because we gotta play Outbreak File 2. I don't know. He's not gonna like that though, because he had like a really rough time. We had a rough time with Outbreak File 1, not gonna lie. Like a lot of crazy stuff happened. You guys were helping out. Chat was helping out like crazy. So, but that was rough, yo. That was a I don't think he wants to play Outbreak. I don't know. What's good, Soul Stealer? Hey, Soul Stealer, what's up, man? Yo, Chico, what's up? Blue Orb says, I've heard some other lies. Oh, I see. Yeah, you mean leaks and stuff? Yeah. Blue Orb says, people just wait for the game. LOL, no, I'm excited for it too. Yeah, I think right now it's just that there's a lot of content creators out there. I mean, I don't want to put shade out there, but a lot of them just rely on whatchamacallit. They only rely on leaks or rumors, right? Rumors, leaks, sometimes theories. Oh, why didn't it pop up? Thank you so much for subscribing, Morpha5. It didn't pop up on my thing. My bad. But I just saw it. But yeah, I mean, they rely on just leaks, rumors, and so they kind of ran out of content. You know what I mean? So the only reason I'm covering leaks is because it feels like I'm the only guy. I'll be honest. It feels like I'm the only guy that's been talking against leaks for literally 4 years. No, I would say 3 years. I've been talking smack about leaks for 3 years, and I have a pretty good track record because the leaks have a horrible track record. So it's not hard. It's not hard. If anything, I think it's crazy too, because I've also seen some content creators. Again, I'm not no shade, but it seems like they're kind of afraid of saying that Leon isn't going to be in Resident Evil 9. And just so everyone's clear too, I did state this before on several of my videos. You guys can go back and check. I've stated that it's not like unlikely that we could get Leon, we could get Chris, we could get Jill, we could get, you know what I mean, any of the legacy characters making an appearance or a cameo, or even having a section like Chris at the end of the game. I also know, shout out to Kai Ink Ribbon, fellow Capcom creator as well. He also said the same thing. Kai, you know what I mean? Kai and me are definitely in agreement. I remember when I had him on the channel, he also said, hey guys, wait for official confirmation for Capcom. So there is other Resident Evil YouTubers out there who do, you know what I mean? They don't promote leaks. They don't talk about it, which is awesome, because you should, you know what I mean? The only reason I'm talking about it is because a lot of people are falling for it. There's overhype. There's also this weird idea too, that this kind of reminds me, there's also a weird idea where I've seen people comment, and there's also a comment on my recent video like this, where they think that, oh, there's nothing wrong with leaks. There's nothing wrong with it. Leaks are fun. It's a good way to have a discussion. It's like, no, there are problems with leaks. For starters, as mentioned in my previous video, like 2 videos, the freaking Resident Evil 9 directors have been getting harassed at like every gaming event because of leaks and or rumors, because there is a difference between a leak and a rumor, right? And most Resident Evil leaks are fake leaks. They're not actually leaks. So yeah, there is problems when you have, you know, a fan base that's believing the hype of leaks, even though they definitely shouldn't. You know, I've stated this before. It would be awesome if Resident Evil leaks were 100% right, or just closer, like 80%, 70%. That would be amazing, because then you would actually, you know what I mean? You get information about future games. But that's not the case. It's more like 2%. There's like a 2% chance that it's actually true. I mean, as somebody who's seen leaks for a long time, for literally 3 years that's been covering it, I can count how many leaks there are with just one hand. like that have actually been true. I just want to make that very clear in case you guys didn't know, right? So it's kind of wild to me that there's also a lot of Resident Evil YouTubers or YouTubers that just cover Resident Evil leaks, because there's also other, like, you know, gaming variety channels out there that cover Resident Evil leaks, but they believe it. You know what I mean? They say, oh, take it with a grain of salt, but then they talk about it the whole entirety of the video as if it's actually going to happen. That creates overhype. It creates a lot of disappointment. I've also had people on my chat basically say I'm done with leaks, or, you know, after, like, for example, when Resident Evil 4 Remake came out, I had so many people that came over to my channel were like, I can't believe I was actually the person that used to believe in leaks. You know what I mean? I used to really get hyped over it. And it's like, that's not the person's fault. This is the content creators that peddle this nonsense. And then, you know what I mean, they overhype, oh yeah, this is going to happen according to this is going to happen, this is going to happen, this is going to happen. And then at the end of the video, they say, oh, take it with a grain of salt though, because we don't know if it's actually going to happen. But by the end of it, how many people stay and watch a full entirety of a video? I can tell you as a YouTuber, not a lot. There's not a lot of people. The majority of people do not stay and watch from start to finish. So, you know what I mean? So that's a huge issue. That's incredibly huge issue, because, like, so this idea that Resident Evil leaks aren't harmful to the community, it is. And you know what? I recently spoke with the Professional. Shout out to the Professional. If you guys don't know, Professional used to do GTA, used to be a GTA exclusive YouTuber. Now he does variety, but he's still well known in the GTA community. And he recently covered, this happened at the same time, by the way. So we were both streaming some Battlefield 6, was a special stream. And I am going to be posting that clip, but I basically asked him, because GTA had some weird fans going up to the to the GTA 6 devs and doing something weird. So, you know what I mean? That's happening with the Resident Evil 9 devs in the Resident Evil community. So, you know what I mean? Obviously, the GTA community is a lot more unhinged when it comes to theories and leaks, because there's a lot of nonsense in the GTA stuff, a lot of clickbait, a lot of stuff. Obviously, Resident Evil is kind of toned down on that, but it seems like it's every time there's a new Resident Evil game, it seems like it's building back up. So I had a conversation with him, and it was kind of interesting to see, like, different communities in the gaming kind of sphere. But, you know, I mean, like, they're at two different levels, right? Two different, like, areas as to how many of them actually peddle this leak nonsense, how many YouTubers peddle this. Resident Evil still has that issue, though. So it's kind of good to see the comparison, because if this keeps up with people buying this Resident Evil stuff, it'll just continue. I mean, you know what I mean? It'll just continue until we get to, like, the GTA stuff, where, for instance, I remember hearing a theory about GTA 6 that just because, and I asked Pro this, by the way, I asked Professional, I asked him, like, yeah, I heard that there was, like, a theory, there was, like, a leak or whatever that people were peddling on YouTube, saying that because the poster of GTA 6, that there was, like, a moon on the top left, that people saw, like, the lunar eclipses, and they knew when the GTA 6 trailer was going to release. And obviously that was completely fake. And Pro actually had a great counter to that. He said, literally, Rockstar has never done that. They're not the type of company that just says, you know what I mean, that puts, like, little secret anagrams or puts little secret like Easter eggs in their stuff. So he's like, I don't even know why people are theorizing or going overboard with the leaks and information on this, when that's just not been the case, right? So again, it kind of just shows the potential where, if this continues, if people continue to buy leaks, you know, every time there's a new Resident Evil game, which is very common, it always happens, we could get to that point where people start theorying on the craziest things. I mean, it's already kind of happening. On the Discord server, I recently saw one of my viewers post on Class Redacted. He posted a video kind of somebody that made a leak or whatever, that there's a rumor. They call it a leak, but in reality, it's just a rumor that's going around that Wesker is apparently Grace's dad or something, like, and it's like, what? Like, this is literal brain rot now. All right, this is literal brain rot. Like, Wesker, okay, like, and I said this in my Discord. I'm like, okay, the only thing that can remotely kind of be on the side of this is that it's that Wesker likes blondes. And that's it. But the idea that Alyssa would go with Wesker is just it's wild. It's a literal brain rot. Like, I don't even. And you know what's interesting too is that there's only smaller channels covering this. I mean, when I looked at it yesterday, maybe there's more channels covering this, because like I said, a lot of channels kind of are starved for content. But like it's not even something worth covering. But what I noticed too is that none of the articles, like, this is not a leak to my knowledge. I haven't seen any information that this is a leak, so I don't know where they're getting this info. This seems like they're just making stuff up, and maybe they're getting, you know what I mean, it's hearsay. They're getting it from somebody else that's getting it from somebody else. So it seems like the leak problem is just getting worse. It's not good. It's not good. Yeah, Serving Zombie. What's up, Serving Zombies? Long time no see, man. Says Wesker got that Riz. Yeah. Wesker do like blondes. I mean, you guys saw how he treated Excella, right? That was crazy. How the way he treated Excella was crazy. I mean, my boy was locked in, man. Like, he was like, hell nah. He was like, what did he say? He grabbed her chin or whatever. And he's like, whatever. get lost. It's like, dude. He said no to Excella. Sheesh. Yeah. All he needs is 7. Oh, let me catch up. Let me catch up to some chats, guys. Sorry. I think Sadler put some Las Plagas on the Lamau. You'll read my comment. What about Jake? I heard that it's outrageous. Delayed GTA 6 again. I did a full body workout. Just got back from the gym. Mate, awesome, dude. That's awesome. Yeah, it kind of sucks that GTA 6 got delayed, man. I mean, everybody's hyped for that. It's also funny how many like game companies have just been like, you know what I mean? Like, they've been strategically releasing their games, you know, either before or way after, and now that's all kind of gone out the window. Because like even Resident Evil 9 was supposed to come out before GTA 6, right? I mean, it's still happening, so it's just further away. So that's funny. Yeah. What's up? Hey, Edrix. What's up, Rock? I had a close pop-up like that, but I didn't watch. If the leak is real, it already got scrapped, which is funny AF. Oh yeah, which leak is that? I think as long as the leak isn't going too far to the point where people are being harassed, I think it's fine, but it can spread misinformation. Well, that's the thing, right? I mean,
I think you know.
That's exactly what's happening.
American prevailing is a cliche that only happened in your Hollywood movies.
Redeeming that.
Oh, Mr. Kennedy, you entertain me.
Jamie,
to show
what's
my
up?
Appreciation, I will help you awaken from your world of cliches.
Yes, I keep getting more YouTube videos on things that don't even seem to be real. Yeah. Yeah, you really are the only one breaking down leaks and rumors. Yeah, right? I mean, it feels like that. I mean, I recently heard that there was another YouTuber, like even the Brazilian YouTuber that I mentioned, she was kind of talking smack about leaks, right? So, and there was also a viewer in my comment section that said that, you know, thank you for mentioning Moni because she's awesome or whatever. And then he said, you know, like she's also been kind of, you know, very careful with leaks and stuff. So it seems like there's not a, like, also Moni's part of the Portuguese Resident Evil community, like, you know what I mean? So I don't really watch that side all too much. I have seen her content though in the past. So yeah, but yeah, but yeah, it does seem like I'm the only one, right? That's not crazy. Yeah, nothing much. Yeah, just chatting. We're gonna be covering some Resident Evil news soon. I can't drive in RL or in games, but I want to play GTA 6. Oh, you mean IRL or in games, but I want to play GTA 6. Yeah, I mean GTA 6 isn't just about driving, even though that's like the game. But I mean, yeah, it looks like it's gonna be sick. So I mean, if it isn't, that'd be just crazy. We get a cutscene of Wesker throwing that game at Alyssa in Star's office. I mean, that would be... No, it doesn't even make any sense because Wesker would not be able to meet Alyssa until after the events of Raccoon City. You know what I mean? Like, it wouldn't be... Like, there's no way he would have been able... Unless it was, like, pre-Outbreak. Like, pre-Outbreak... like the Outbreak that happens in Raccoon. Not Outbreak the game, but also Outbreak the game, right? But, yeah, it's just... There's a lot of problems. It looks like... The thing is that it's not a leak. By everything that I've seen, it's not a leak. It's just somebody that made a rumor and is just making weird fan fiction. That's what it seems like. I mean, yeah, it's getting ridiculous. Yeah, it's already getting kind of crazy. So that's what I was saying. But the other thing that I also wanted to mention, just so that everybody's clear, because I noticed some people are going to misunderstand me and stuff, and it's like, nah. But what I was mentioning before is that as... You know what I mean? The potential of having a legacy character show up in Resident Evil 9 is still there. We could still have that. Leon could still show up. But it seems clear that Leon is not the main playable character. And that's exactly what Dusk said. So if that's not the case, if Leon shows up as a cameo, if he doesn't show up at all, if he's just a demo or if he's a DLC, that doesn't mean that Dusk is right. right? So that's a key detail that a lot of people are just seem to forget, or people that I guess follow leaks and stuff. They do kind of seem like they just don't look at the evidence. I mean, I've literally showcased evidence in my thing about, I've done whole videos showcasing stuff. So it's weird. It's just, you know, one commenter, one of my viewers one time said that it almost seems like Dusk has like a cult following, because they almost treat Dusk as if he's a magic 8-ball. I mean, if you guys have seen on Twitter, I don't know if you guys are on Twitter, sometimes I get like recommended, even though I'm not really spending too much time on Twitter unless it's for like making videos and stuff. But I have seen sometimes people will talk to Dusk as if he's like a magic 8-ball or he's like an oracle. And that's exactly, like, my viewer was on point there. Like, it's true, that literally happens. And it's crazy. It's crazy because, and it's also insane too, that Dusk, it came out that Dusk was the one that called himself a Capcom insider back in 2012. So he's been peddling this kind of leaker persona for a very long time. And by the way, he did a leak for Resident Evil 6 that was completely wrong. He said that Jill was going to be in the game, and it's funny that now he was saying that too about Resident Evil 9. So it's interesting. Yeah. Lord says Bakba Soup has multiple layers to his inside jokes, but it seems like he even thinks Leon is a bigger player in RE9, unless he is on his like 5th inside joke layer, and it isn't obvious to people that. I don't watch Bakba Soup. I know he's a fellow Canadian. I know a lot of my viewers watch him and stuff. I think I watched one video where he was doing a breakdown of RE9, and he did seem to me, I don't know, like I said, I don't watch him, but he did seem to me like he's believing all of the leaks. So I don't know, but if you're saying he's joking, maybe he is, or maybe, because that's the thing, right? That's the thing that we were talking about before, is that, and I don't want to, I'm not starting drama or anything like that. It's just, I'm just saying in general, I've seen a lot of content creators that seem very afraid to say that Resident Evil 9 is not going to have Leon, even though that's just a fact. You know what I mean? The only way that ends up being true is if Capcom is lying. So it's either Capcom is lying or Dusk is lying. Like, you have two options here. And I don't know about you, but Capcom has never lied to, like, in our faces. They said something, to my knowledge, again, correct me if I'm wrong, but they've never done that. The closest they've ever done is kind of be very kind of vague with their trailers and stuff. I don't know, that could, you know what I mean? But they've never flat out said, like the director said, we wanted to make Leon the main protagonist, but then we kind of wanted somebody new. So then that kind of just shuts the door, right? So we've never had a Resident Evil director kind of just state that, kind of shut down a leak like that, and then it not being the case and him just lying, you know what I mean? But Dusk, on the other hand, has had a lot of stuff that's incorrect because he's a horrible leaker. I mean, it's just facts. He's literally had so many things. For Resident Evil 9 so far, he's got 3 things that have been incorrect about Resident Evil 9. 3 things. And just this year, by the way, where he said stuff. He first said that Resident Evil 9 was going to be in 3rd person. And then he tried to do revisionist history and say that it was 1st and 3rd person later on. Like, this was in June. Again, he's lying. And then the second one, he said Leon, the first one, I guess, would have been Leon is the main playable character. That's obviously not the case. He also never said that it was going to be alongside Grace. He's doing revisionist history again. He also said Jill was going to be in Resident Evil 9. Now, he did admit to saying that, but he also admitted that he forgot he said that. And that's why in January, we covered that whole thing, that whole fiasco about his fans kind of calling him out on Twitter. So again, those are 3 things that he's gotten wrong, and that's just this year. He also said something about Tokyo Game Show, that Leon was going to show up in Tokyo Game Show. That never happened. I guess that's something else. So that's 4 in just this year where he's gotten stuff incredibly wrong about Resident Evil 9. So those are big things, by the way. Those are not small. I don't care about, some people are like, no, but he guessed correctly that Resident Evil 9 was going to be in Summer Games Fest. Yeah, he also said that last year and the year before. So let's, it seems like he's taking an educated guess, all right? This year, Resident Evil 9 is going to be announced. Yeah, everybody's waiting for it. That's not a leak, all right? I actually want to know some details. Like if any other game out there that actually has good leaks, like it's not that. It's not like, oh, a week before. Yeah, I know the title of the game. That's not enough of a leak. I'm sorry. If you're basing all of this guy's credibility on him saying that the game's title a week before it got announced is insane. Like, I don't know. like as if it's like insane, like, oh my gosh, he's 100% true, he's 100% real. No, like that's not how you do that, man. That's not. The only thing he got right was that there was a hospital in the game. But no, you it's a little bit cherry picking to say that, because he did say before that it was a hospital in Singapore. This was like 2 years ago when he was saying that. So this is a completely different thing, right? So that's what I remember him saying about the hospital. And if anything, he also countered that. He said after that, no, that was completely fake. It's not in Singapore. After he said it's a complete fake. But then he did go out and say that. So I'm confused. Sometimes he says stuff and then he contradicts himself. He likes to do that a lot, by the way. Or sometimes he over explains or overshares, and then that's kind of his downfall, because then you can see, well, this guy doesn't really know anything. I mean, like I said, no hate to the guy, no hate to, you know what I mean? I honestly, I don't care. I'm just stating facts here. Like I said, I'm not somebody that cares about what somebody said online. Like, who cares, man? But we're talking about it. The only reason I'm talking about it is because there's a lot of people out there that buy into this nonsense, right? So a lot of people are falling in, and then you get people that get overhyped, they harass the directors, and then you also get people that get really disappointed, and they don't believe anything, right? They don't. I mean, I think it's a kind of a good thing, though. You should not take anything as fact, especially when it comes to Resident Evil, right? You really shouldn't. Unless Capcom officially says. Capcom has been super silent with stuff after the whole data breach that happened in 2020. That's a fact, right? They've been super secretive. Like, even not even just with Resident Evil, by the way. They've been super secretive with like stuff like Dead Rising. Literally, Dead Rising Deluxe Remastered came out of nowhere, so nobody knew that they were working on it. They literally just like, oh, by the way, we made a remake or a remaster. A deluxe remaster. Yeah, that was crazy. If anything, that's kind of hype. I like that. I like not knowing what they're cooking, because then it's like, you know, let them cook. Yeah, I'll just wait. Thanks. Exactly. But anyways, boys, we've been yapping a lot. Let's actually go into some Resident Evil news. So I think a couple of days ago, maybe a week ago, I've been kind of late just because I've been, you know, busy with work and stuff, but we did get some screenshots for the new Resident Evil movie, right? The movie thing that's happening. They did. Now, the thing with leaks, I should preface, is that when it comes to Resident Evil leaks, the movies, they tend to be correct. They tend to be 100% correct, which is funny. So we're actually going to bring up the leaks for the Resident Evil movie, because it's been a while since I've actually covered it. It's been a couple of months since we've seen any Zach Cregger's. Let's see a leaked RE movie script, because with movies, it's a little easier to actually see stuff that's happening. But we're going to be looking at the leaked plot details. Yeah, this was like 2 months ago. I want to see if this is it. We're going to see the source. Is this it? Hold up. New plot details for Zach Cregger's Resident Evil revealed as filming begins. First plot. According to Prague Morning, the Resident Evil has begun filming in Prague. The scenes begin shooting in the Baradov studios. Recently, in an interview with Hollywood, Cregger said the Resident Evil script is done. He has already storyboarded the entire film. By the way, I remember Lord did mention before, he asked if Zach was, this was a while ago, but Lord did ask, like, is Zach writing it? He is actually writing it. That's an original screenplay, by the way. It's a weird story. I wrote it and I love the story. It has nothing to do with any other Resident Evil movies. If I do my job, it will feel fresh, edgy, and weird. That's interesting. So this is a quote from him. That's interesting that he said that it has nothing to do with any other Resident Evil movies. Because he stated in the past that he didn't state in the past, there was some plot details. Well, this is official. This is actually not what I was looking for. Yeah, Scooper Daniel RPK reported that Gregor's Resident Evil will reportedly include multiple references to the games, including RCPD Jacket, Umbrella, Raccoon City. Speaking to Inverse, Gregor said his Resident Evil film will be an original story set in the universe and will not include any characters from the games. Yeah, okay, so he did officially say this in Inverse. So this was confirmed. But it's interesting that he just finished the script, by the way. This was like, because he started shooting in September, so this was, what, 2 months ago? This was in August. So he finished the script in August, then he's shooting in September, right? I think it started in September 26. So that's interesting. I've never heard him say this, but it's an original screenplay, by the way. It's a weird story. I wrote it, and I love the story. It has nothing to do with any other Resident Evil movies. It's interesting that he says other Resident Evil movies. So, but you know what I mean? He did state before the script was done, because I'm pretty sure this was like months before. I think it might have been like June or July, where he did. Let's see. Let's just double check. He did say in inverse. Oh no, it was actually in August. Okay, never mind. It was actually during the same time, bro. Okay, let's get out of this freaking ad. Continued. I'm not gonna tell Leon's story because Leon's story is told in the games. Fans already have that. Yeah, so he already says he's not gonna include any characters from the games. Yeah, it's releasing next year. There are also rumors that Oscar winner Mikey Madison is in negotiations for the lead role. Who the frick is Mikey Madison, bro? Anyways, I did want to go back here and look at Daniel RPK. That's what we were here for. I want to go here. I want to look. Zach Cregger's new Resident Evil will reportedly include multiple references to the games, including the RCBD jacket, umbrella, and Raccoon City. Leaked plot details sound promising. Yeah, okay, so here we go. So as mentioned, when it comes to Resident Evil movie leaks, they're way more credible. Like, they have a way better track record than when it comes to the games, because I guess it's easier to look at, I don't know, to look at movies, right? It's a collaborative effort. There's so many people, it's hard to kind of keep everything under wraps when it comes to movies. Discussing his plans while doing public rounds of weapons. That's everything we know. Yeah, okay, we already know that, what it's about. The new movie is rumored to revolve around an organ courier who stumbles into a full-blown horror while working at a night shift in Raccoon City. Okay, well then that contradicts. But here's the leak synopsis as per Daniel RPK. Brian, a laid-back organ carrier. Is that organ like an organ, like a like you know what I mean, like the instrument, or organ like as in like harvesting organs? Is sent on a late-night delivery to Raccoon City General Hospital. En route through a snowy mountain road, he accidentally hits a strange woman with his car. She survives, but something is very wrong. As he tries to help, Brian stumbles into a full-blown outbreak involving horrifying tentacle-based mutations and bioengineered monstrosities. Resident Evil cast, who is in it. Austin Abrams is the lead in Zach Cregger's Resident Evil, and if the above synopsis is true, he's playing the Brian character. Abrams got his big break in horror, playing Ron Anderson. Yeah, okay, I don't know this guy. Abrams also appeared. Yeah, okay. Okay, so there's problems with this. So as I was saying, leaks for movies have a higher track record. That does not mean that they're 100% right, though. Right? So now we're gonna look at the new information, the new photos. And it's actually showing that it's snowing. So part of this, he did specifically say that en route through a snowy mountain road. So maybe, it is snowing in the pictures, but this is not Raccoon City. Street adjacent to Negrelli Viaduct in Prague's Karlin district were blanketed in a light-covered artificial snow over the past week for production on Resident Evil filming. Zach Cregger's new adaptation of the popular video game franchise kicked off in Chechnya in mid-October and is slated to run through January. In the Karlin neighborhood of Prague 8, an action scene involving snow, gunfire, explosions, and fast driving was filmed on October 29th to November 2nd. Residents and visitors passing through the area were greeted with a light cover of snow throughout the week as production in Resident Evil took place primarily during the night hours. Going by props visible on the Prague set, Cregger's new Resident Evil film will take place in the fictional U.S. locale of Raccoon City. The primary location used in the earlier games, the city map of the metro station could be spotted on the bus station used for filming. Amusingly, Prague's Indian by Nature restaurant was transformed into the Oak Street Diner for the location shoot. So wait a second, this is Raccoon City. So the leak was actually true. This is what I'm saying. Resident Evil movie leaks are goated. Resident Evil game leaks are complete trash. So wait. So he's going to Raccoon City General Hospital, but the reason I thought that it was incorrect was because it's saying that this is in, it said before that this was in, there's a police car. There's a police car that says Chicago, or says the Martin County. Okay, that was a different article that I read, because there's a different article. Yeah, Martin County. What the frick is Martin County? So I'm assuming maybe it's set, because I heard from another article that Martin County looks like it was going to be in Chicago area. or whatever, and then but Martin County isn't a real place. But if we're seeing that this is Raccoon City, that's crazy. wait, so I'm just laughing because, as mentioned, it seems like this leak is true. The new movie's, Oregon courier who stumbles a full-blown horror. He goes through a late-night delivery to Raccoon City General Hospital en route through a snowy mountain road. He accidentally hits a strange woman with a scar. She survived, but something's very wrong. But what's interesting is that it says that there's like tentacle-based mutations and bioengineered monstrosity. Why is there tentacle? Unless it's like Nemesis. So, and also, what is Oak Street Diner? That just makes me think of Tall Oaks Cathedral. That makes me think of Tall Oaks Cathedral. Oak Street Diner. Yeah, I don't know. While the exact location... Oh, here we go. Okay, so is not specified in the games. Multiple cars with Colorado plates. That's what it was. Okay, so it was in Colorado. Sorry. I was confused. I thought it was Chicago. Sorry, I'm not American. So, okay, this is where it says this. So it says it was Colorado. So, Colorado... yeah, like, just like they said, the exact location of Raccoon City has always been just the Midwest. It's never specified exactly where it is. But it's also weird that they're shooting this in Prague. Like, I know a lot of productions have been going to Prague because I guess it's cheaper to shoot. But why did they... Like, these buildings don't look American at all. But I guess Raccoon City doesn't look like an American city. It looks kind of weird. Like, it looks like a Japanese person's idea that's never been... Like, a Japanese person who's never been to America's interpretation of what an American town is. So I'm assuming that's the case. A Martin County Sheriff's vehicle in Colorado could also be seen. There's still no real-life Martin County. Yeah, okay, that's what I read from in a different article. The Carlin shoot marked one of the largest action sequences filmed for Resident Evil in Prague so far. According to city officials, the production representatives' nighttime filming ran from 3 p.m. to 3 a.m. daily between October 29th and November 2nd. The American production, supported locally by Still King Films, brought extensive special effects to the area, including artificial snow, simulated gunfire, and high-speed vehicle stunts. Filming centered around Jiriskova and Malecho streets, which were closed for traffic for the duration of the shoot. Sections of Pernerova or Vitkova streets also saw restricted access. Location notices distributed for residents detailed the planned closure and requested that indoor lights remain off during filming to preserve the dark, atmospheric visuals of the nighttime action scenes. So, yeah, it seems... Yeah, so it's weird that he... It's such a weird spot to make Raccoon City. So... It seems to me like, at first I thought maybe this was like in a completely different location, but no, the leak seems to be 100% true so far. The only thing I can kind of see as to what's happening, because it said horrifying tentacle-based mutations and bioengineered monstrosities. The only thing that makes me think of is it makes me think of Resident Evil 3's Nemesis, like goons, or I guess not goons. What do I talk? Like what are they called? Like the Nemesis BOWs? What are they called? Shoot, I forgot the enemy types. You know, the ones that have like the eye or whatever? That's what that makes me think, right? Because, I mean, Nemesis has tentacles. But that's the only one that makes me think that. Yeah. I don't know. What do you guys think? No, that sheriff car has Pennsylvania license plates. Sorry, it has look at the license plate. It says Pennsylvania. Does it? Let's actually look at that. Let's go back. Okay, let's zoom in. Wait, hold on. I'm actually going to bring this up to my editing software. I'm going to save. 1 second. Well, I can't see it. Pennsylvania license plate. And then Colorado license plate. Let's double check this. Okay, well, I don't know which one is the real one. I mean, it kind of looks like Colorado. Look, it looks like it's the green one. It literally has the mountains, which makes sense with Colorado. There's a red one, and like, there's also different colored ones, but it seems like green one is the standard. That does look like a standard. Oh, my fault. That is Colorado plates. Yeah. I mean, what are the Pennsylvania look? Do they look similar? Pennsylvania. No, they kind of looks like the Quebec. It kind of looks like the Quebec license plate. I mean, Quebec license plate is all blue. This one has like a yellow bottom. I'm not American, so I'm just relating to like, yeah, let's look at Quebec. Let's see. Right? Yeah, it kind of looks like it. It kind of gives me Quebec vibes, not gonna lie. That's kind of crazy. Anyways, but yeah, Colorado has the mountains, so I guess that's why it's easy to tell, because of the mountaintops. So I mean, it would make sense. Like I said, it is in the Midwest. Pennsylvania wouldn't really make much sense for Raccoon City, and it does seem like that's the case, right? I'm gonna get out of this. It does seem like that's the case, because especially since one of the pictures showcases Raccoon City. Let's look at the other pictures. Bus stop. So he said it's not going to involve any Resident Evil. The director already stated that. He said it's not going to showcase any Resident Evil characters. But this was before he completely finished the script. So it wouldn't be far-fetched if he runs into Claire, or I guess not Claire. I guess no. You know what? If he's actually going to keep stuff with the lore of the games, he wouldn't showcase other characters. Unless it was like Outbreak or something, but that's like, I'm not gonna ascertain that. Yeah, especially with all of the stuff that he was saying before. The director was kind of making excuses before, but that was before he wrote the script, right? So I don't know if maybe later on he realized like maybe I should lock in and make something that's with the games 100%. But I don't know how much of a fan he is, right? There's so many directors out there that have said that they're all fans. Every director for Resident Evil, for the live action movies, or even like the Netflix show, have said that they're fans. Okay, so let's continue reading. During filming, we understand this may be disturbing, so these scenes will be carried out with respect for nighttime quiet hours. Carlin sequence follows early production in North Bohemian town of Limo, where the crew filmed in mid-October with large-scale stunts. Visual effects stage in Prague. Czech capital once again doubles for an American city. Arola has filmed in numerous international projects, notably Guillermo del Toro's Blade 2, also filmed near the Negrelli more than 2 decades ago. Czech production company Still King Films is managing the local shoot of Resident Evil, continues long track. Interesting, I didn't, okay. Gray Man, Spider-Man Far From Home, location assistant, oh, okay. I didn't know Spider-Man Far From Home was shot there. Architectural diversity, adaptable, but that was, yeah, Far From Home was when he went to like Europe and stuff, which convincingly stands for cities across North America and Europe. Director Kreger, who's 22 Barbarian, this year's weapons both earned praise. Yeah. Austin Abrams leads the cast as a courier tasked with delivering an antidote in a city ravaged by the infection. The ensemble also features Zach Cherry, Severance, True Detective, John O. Wilson, Twisted Metal, Paul Walter, Alzer, photography, known for his collaboration with Ridley Scott in Pirates of the Caribbean. Production has also been allocated 191. Wait. Oh, that's Czech. Okay, that's Czech money. I was like, what the frick? Okay, so 9 million in support for the Czech Audiovisual Fund, reflecting a total local spend estimated to around 36 million. Wow. So this is already a way bigger budget as opposed to Resident Evil 2000. No, what's like? I want to do the movie. First movie budget. I think it was 29 million, 33 million. And then Welcome to Raccoon City was Welcome to Raccoon City. Sorry, my microphone is in the way, so it's kind of weird. I'm like typing like this. 25 million. I heard it was 29 million, but I mean, this is just Google AI, so like whatever. It's like roughly around it. Co-produced Sony's TriStar Constantine Films, scheduled for a US release on September 18th. Interesting. That's interesting. So it seems like the leaked plot details from Daniel RPK was 100% true. We do know that it's actually in Raccoon City. We know that their filming is starting. This is very interesting. I did not expect this to be in Raccoon City, if I'm being 100% honest with you guys. This is kind of strange. It's kind of strange kind of going there, you know what I mean? But what are your guys' thoughts? I'm curious to hear. It'll be awesome. Resident Evil characters will fit on Dying Light games. Oh, what do you mean? Oh, my fault. This is Colorado plates. Yeah. I didn't really like the other movies, but I'm interested in watching this movie. Yeah, I have seen there has been a lot of people that have been, you know what I mean? They've liked They've liked him. I've seen a ton of people suggest that they really like this new director. I have not watched Weapons or Barbarian. I think I should, just to see what, you know what I mean, my thoughts as to what I think he could potentially make, right? Kind of just see his past works. But it doesn't change the fact that I think it doesn't change the fact that he's still, you know what I mean, he still hasn't. He was kind of already making excuses, is what I wanted to say. He's made a ton of excuses in that first interview that came out. So that's the only thing that has me concerned. Also, well, not the only. There's also the other fact that it's getting run by Constantine Films, right? Because you're the only production company that has the rights. Obviously, I think they did like share the rights with PlayStation or whatever, right? Is that what that said? I'm pretty sad. Somebody commented on my video. They said Dust got his reputation on the line with the talk of Leon. He'll have to retire from making for the 18th time if he's wrong. Yeah, for the 18th time. Yeah, because he's gotten so much stuff wrong. Okay, sorry. I just saw that comment in my video. That was kind of based. Okay. Anyways, let's go back. I want to see what the Prague thing said. I'm pretty sure it is Constantine Films, but I think they're sharing it with PlayStation. Let me see. Co-produced by Sony TriStar's Film, Constantine Film, and PlayStation. Yeah, so it's being co-produced by all of these. Because, as mentioned, Constantine Films, these are the production company that's been owned, that has owned the sole rights to making live-action Resident Evil movies. So this is why I'm super concerned about this movie. Doesn't matter if you have an amazing director. Doesn't matter if you have an amazing cast. Doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, these guys love to get involved. They think they know what is going to make them a lot of money, even though they failed how many times. The only reason they think that they know what they're doing is 100% correct is because of all of the Resident Evil movies that came before that made them like $1 billion. All of the Mila Jovovich combined, and most of that money came from outside of the US, right? It was like international markets. So yeah, so those are the only guys that's one of my biggest concerns. But yeah, not great. All right. Anyways, boys, let's actually move on. Speaking about Resident Evil movies, this is actually a tier list that I've wanted to make for a very long time. I've been wanting to do this for a very long time. Not gonna lie. I've been wanting to do this one for a very long time. Wait, it didn't add my thing. Hold up. Let me add something. Okay, we're gonna do the tier list. Oh no, it did add it. Okay, never mind. Okay. 1 second, boys. I'm actually gonna go take a leak real quick, and then we'll shoot this video, the second video. And then after, we'll play some games. 1 second. I'll be back. All right, I'm back. I am back, boys. We're going to be doing the tier list. If you guys haven't already, make sure to leave a like on the stream. If you guys are watching the VOD, make sure to hype the video. Use that new YouTube feature. It helps out the stream a ton. Also, as mentioned, go and check out my second channel if you guys haven't also, because if you guys enjoy the streams, then go subscribe. Go subscribe to my second channel, boys. Let's make that number go up. Let's make it go up, boys. I want to see 7. All right, I want to see 7 minutes. 7 minutes.
7 minutes. 7 minutes is all I can spare to play with you.
Class Redactor, what's up, man? How's it going? He says, I actually love the movies with Alice. It was good, but towards the last 2 films, they did Chris and Claire dirty a lot. Yeah. Didn't they kill Chris or something? Or they just like ignored Chris? Something happened. Or like Wesker died, apparently. It's so stupid. Like Wesker died like off screen. He didn't even die on screen. Even Ada and Leon, they all disappeared. Claire was the only one. Yeah, something stupid. Yo, all right, so as you guys can tell, we're gonna be ranking this the Resident Evil movies. Now, I've also added, because technically we're gonna be doing the CGI movies, I've also added Resident Evil Infinite Darkness, because it's technically a CGI movie. I know the directors and the producers were like, no, it's a show. It's like, really? Because if you put all of them together, it's literally a movie split into 4, bro. Like, I don't know what they were thinking. Netflix was like, we want a show, and Capcom was like, we got you. We're gonna do something crazy. We're gonna yeah. Wesker got like, my boy Wesker was so underpowered in that, bro. He was so underpowered. Didn't he get his butt kicked by Alice? The disrespect, dude. The disrespect. Didn't he get his butt kicked? Wait, let's actually search that. No, let's actually search that. Didn't he get his butt kicked? Resident Evil Afterlife, Wesker fight, Alice. No, yeah, she shoots him in the face. Okay, hold up. I can't showcase. Wait, I can't actually showcase stuff. I can't showcase. YouTube might like close down the live stream. Hold up. I'll just like stop and play. All right, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna stop and play. I'm pretty sure that happens, right? Yeah, she fights him or whatever. She kills the dogs, which is like, why does he have Cerberus dogs? I mean, Wesker's aura farming, so I mean they got that right. Then they have the RE5 moment, which looked kind of goofy, not gonna lie. And then, but they did copy the movements as best that they could. Yeah, what happened here? Yo, this still is crazy. So she stabs him and then he laughs. And then she stabs him in the face. And Wesker just looks at it. He doesn't do anything, even though he can move super fast. The disrespect is insane, dude. And then she just shoots him with like nickel ammo. Yeah. And then he has like the Las Plagas. And this isn't even leather too. Like his outfit isn't even like the correct outfit, bro. Like my boy's wearing spandex, like a Spider-Man suit. Yeah, so okay, I just wanted a refresher, okay? Because it's been a while. I wanted to be like, was that actually what happened? Yes, the disrespect was real. Okay. So you know what? I'm gonna put this one at the end. We're gonna put that one at the end. Let's start with the CGI movie. Let's do freaking Degeneration. By the way, if you guys think that I said anything that's incorrect here, let me know. Let me know in the chat. We'll talk about it. We'll discuss it if you guys are here, right? Literally correct. If you guys think something is wrong, tell me why. Tell me why. For starters, every time I think of Resident Evil Degeneration, I think it's like a worse movie than what it actually is. No, sorry, that's Damnation. Sorry, that's Damnation. That's this movie. Resident Evil Degeneration honestly gave me a lot of RE2 vibes. It obviously was voiced by Paul Mercier, who was the same Leon for Resident Evil Operation Javier, OG Resident Evil 4. He was basically the Leon, right? So, but his Leon was very different, in my opinion, from as opposed to those games, right? Like Operation Javier or Resident Evil 4. This Leon was a lot more colder, bro. This Leon did not care. Okay, he did not give a rat's poto, okay, about any of this. I kind of like this version of Leon. I'm not gonna lie. He was super stoic. My guy did not. He was a man of few words. He didn't say anything. He didn't crack jokes. I'm pretty sure he didn't crack jokes, or maybe not as much as he usually does. I don't know. I'm thinking, but my guy also pulled Angela, who is kind of crazy because this is actually the first time. And by the way, if you guys don't remember, this is Angela Miller from RE Degeneration. She was actually voiced by Laura Bailey, who would later voice Helena Harper in Resident Evil 6. So it's kind of crazy. But he actually went, does she have blonde hair or like, is she a brunette? I think she's got blonde hair. This is the only scene I remember from like her with like the blonde hair. I don't know. I think, yeah, she's got blonde hair, right? Or like dirt blonde. What would you classify this? Anyways, it was kind of wild to see Leon kind of entertain the fact that he was going to go out with Angela. All right. This is the only time my boy Leon has dated somebody that looks remotely like Angela. Because usually Leon's a man of culture. All right. He goes for Ada Wongs. He goes for the Shen Meis. All right. He goes for, you know, he's a man of culture, as mentioned. So I thought that was interesting. I think overall, like I said, it did give me RE2 vibes, just because of the Leon and Claire. That does look like that's what the producer, that's what the director was kind of going for, that kind of team up. But obviously, just like RE2, they're kind of separated, right? Claire and Leon aren't really together for the majority of the game. I mean, sorry, the majority of the game and this movie. It's kind of just like in bursts, right? When they are together, it's just for. But I thought Leon was cool. I thought Leon was cool in this. I think this is the thing, though. I have to be very specific. When it comes to the CGI movies, they're all kind of on the same level for me. Like, I don't think they're the worst, and I don't think they're the best. So it's kind of hard because in this is kind of forcing me to pick which is good. So for now, I think I want to put it in good. All right, I want to put it in good. All right, so the next one is Biohazard 4D Executor. I've heard of this movie. I heard this is like a Japanese exclusive. I've never watched it. So I've literally never watched it, ever. I don't know if you guys have watched it. Let me know your guys' thoughts. I literally have never watched this. I only know like bits of it. Wait, is Biohazard 4D Executor, is that? Let's actually search that up. Is that just like RE4? Is that just RE4? Or is this something else? No. This is the other thing. Okay. Yeah, okay. I think I watched a bit of this, actually. Yeah, I think I watched a bit of this. I didn't watch the whole thing. Yeah. Okay, no. I don't remember it. I did watch just a little bit of it, so I'm just going to put it to haven't seen it. Next up, we're going to do freaking Resident Evil, the first movie. Fun fact, the first extra job, or I guess background work that I did in film, I did it with the guy that plays the guy that turns into Nemesis. I completely forgot his name. And it was funny because on the shoot day, I was like, that guy looks familiar. Why? I was like, I don't know why that guy. And then it hit me and I was like, oh, that's the guy from Resident Evil. And I'm like, okay, yeah. I didn't go and introduce myself or anything. I just kind of left it like that. It was just like, okay. But yeah, so for Resident Evil, like it's not a bad movie. I will say though, it's not great either. It's not great. Matt, thank you. Yes. Thank you. Yes. I wouldn't say it's great. It's not, I wouldn't say it's goated. You know what I mean? So I kind of like, here's the thing. Like it just feels like it's a Resident Evil. It just has nothing to do with Resident Evil. You know what I mean? Like the Hive, the mansion looked like it was like crappy. It looked like a studio. Okay, the mansion literally the mansion was non-existent. Okay, it was just a place to enter the Hive. Now I will say though, I will give it credit. I will give this credit because this movie did inspire the games. Like literally the whole laser room scene with the SWAT guys, or I want to say SWAT guys. Were they Umbrella? I don't even remember. Yeah, so the guys, anyways, I didn't like the names of some of the characters, like Rain. I thought that was stupid. Yeah, it kind of gave me, if I'm being 100% honest, it kind of gave me vibes of like that other movie with like The Rock. What was that movie? It was another video game movie. I don't know. It gave me kind of that vibe. Shoot. Wait. Let me search that up. The Rock or Dwayne Johnson video game movie. Doom. It kind of gave me Doom vibes, like the outfits that they were wearing. It kind of gave me Doom vibes. I don't know. Umbrella Soldiers. Yeah, okay. Thank you. They didn't really look like Umbrella Soldiers. Like, they don't have the helmets. You know what I mean? So thank you, yes. Anyways, so I will say the laser room was probably the most goated scene. I really like that. Obviously, that made it to Resident Evil 4. It's a goated section. I will say the remake kind of butchered it with adding it just for Ada. But yeah, USS, yes. Yeah, I think, thank you, lady. Yeah, I think they were like the same as Carlos, right? Or UBCS? USS or UBCS? Wait, hold up. Let's just search it up. I'm actually curious now. Let's actually search it up. Cass? Let's search it up. J-pop girl. Oh, that must be for another one. Okay, hold up. Like, not the film series. I just want a Resident Evil 1, man. I'll have to, like, cipher through everybody. Okay, let's see what it says on his wiki, bro. Oh, wait. It actually showed right there. Oh, no, it showed movies and TV, bruh. It's got to be, like, 2002, right? Resident Evil James One Shade. Okay, that doesn't... I don't know what that... Like, what kind of name is that? I don't even remember that was his name. That's crazy. No, that's actually crazy. They were USS. Okay, they were USS? Okay. All right. Yeah, so I really like that. I think that's probably the only thing that I liked. I didn't like the whole elevator scene. That was kind of dumb. I'm trying to remember the whole liquor thing. The whole betrayal thing was kind of dumb. It was kind of just like a worse version of like Wesker from like the OG games. It was like just like a, I don't know. I didn't really, it's not my favorite. So I'm just going to put it in good. Obviously, I do think the CGI animation movies are way better. The CGI movies are 100% better than the live action movies. Doesn't matter which live action. So it has to go after good. So I'm going to put it at good for now. We'll see if I change it after. Next up, we have Resident Evil Damnation. Now, this is the movie that, as I was saying, I've always kind of, every time I think of Damnation, I'm always like, oh, that movie kind of sucked. But then I watch it and I'm like, bro, no, this movie's actually goated. Like, it's good, right? It's not like I said, I think all of the Resident Evil CGI movies are all on the same level. But right now we're trying to see which one is better, right? Damnation had some awesome scenes. For starters, it had that crazy scene with Ada fighting the president of that like Eastern European country. That was pretty goated. I like that. Especially that, you know what I mean? Her outfit, Ada's outfit was probably, that was my favorite outfit for Ada. I'm not gonna lie. That was an awesome scene. There's also that other scene where like it was at the end of the movie where you have freaking Leon kind of like he ran out of ammo. He's standing there with his knife and he looks like he's gonna go all out, like his last stand against a freaking humongous freaking Titan. I mean, sorry, not Titan. Tyrant. What is this, Attack on Titan? No, man, no. To be honest, that Tyrant did look like a freaking Titan. He was freaking huge. My boy was insanely huge. Like those Tyrant Titans is what I want to call them. They were freaking huge, man. Like, it was intense. So I like that scene. Another scene too, I will say, one of the most annoying parts of the movie was like JD. JD was the fat like friend or whatever. I thought he was super annoying. I did not like that whole scene. I didn't really like Sasha. Sasha was kind of a jerk. I don't know. I didn't really like the whole location too. The location of it, I didn't really like. But I think some of the things that I really did like though was just the Tyrant, the Ada scene. It just honestly, Resident Evil Damnation kind of felt like RE4. Like a version of RE4, mostly because, like I said, it had Ada, it had, you know what I mean, Resident Evil Degeneration did not have Ada. That felt more like RE2, but I don't know, it just, this one gave me more of that, like it was in Europe. It gave me that vibe, but also mixed in with Resident Evil 6. Now, this does happen, I believe 6 months before the events of Resident Evil 6. It was kind of the precursor movie, or I think it released 6 months. But it is in 2012. So I think, yeah, I don't remember. I think it's in 2012 when it released. Let's actually search that up. Resident Evil Damnation. I'm getting confused with the time. No, it's 20. Yeah, so it's 2012. But I also know it's like 6 months before before Leon hops on, right, to Resident Evil 6. So with the Talos Cathedral, I believe, something like that. It's very close, timeline-wise. But yeah, I kind of like Damnation. I don't know if it's my favorite though. That's a good question. Yeah, which one is my favorite out of all the CGI movies? That's hard. That's so hard because I don't know. I kind of want to put it in good for now. Good for no, not over here. Good for now. I think we'll put it right there. I think right now I'm feeling that I'm gonna put it right there. It might go first though, but I'm not sure. We might have to revisit this. Anyways, next up, Resident Evil Extinction. And if you guys have watched the channel, you guys know my thoughts on Extinction. I thought it was horrible. Okay, this movie was horrible. I don't know what on earth they were thinking. I don't know what the director was thinking of making it into a post-apocalyptic zombie film, like generic zombie film. That's not Resident Evil. As soon as he did that, the stories all went out the window. Like they were already completely random. I mean, like I said, Resident Evil Apocalypse, we'll get to that. That one was close, right? It was close to, like, as close as possible, but then Resident Evil Extinction just went out the window with everything. So after this movie, I think is where the story just did not, like, it just, like, there was no saving the story. The story just completely just went off the rails. Now, speaking of horrible, is Resident Evil The Final Chapter. I think Resident Evil The Final Chapter is the worst film about all of this. Like Resident Evil Extinction had some cool scenes. Now, which one is worse actually? Is this the worst side? We're gonna go right as the worst side. Resident Evil Extinction had some cool scenes, right? Like it was like, you know, Mad Max, kind of like a post-apocalyptic desert kind of hellscape, whatever. But it also had a lot of stupid scenes. All right, my boy Wesker in this one looked completely chalked. I don't know what they were thinking. This whole movie was just bad, but this one was complete nonsense. All right, I only watched this one once, and I never want to watch it again. I never want to watch it again. They freaking killed off Wesker like off screen. It was crazy. I don't know. Yeah, Retribution was mid. Love the intro, was nice. Yeah, there were certain things I'm trying to remember. Like I like Carlos. I like you know, seeing Claire kind of survive. It was interesting to see that, but it was just way off the rails of Resident Evil. You know, I think there was one scene where she like has like those two knives and she starts beheading zombies and whatnot, like these faster zombies. But it's not great. It's not great. Afterlife was also mid. I actually prefer Afterlife over this, but yeah, it's not great. But anyways, let's talk about Apocalypse. I think Apocalypse might be my I don't know. I think it's way better than the first one, if I'm being honest. I think I like Apocalypse way more than Resident Evil, like 1. Mostly because the characters were a little more interesting. I kind of liked, what was his name? Was his name TJ? What the frick was his name? The black guy. What was his name? He's like a comedian or whatever, right? Or I don't know. He was just funny. He was literally funny. Like when he was like gonna fight like Nemesis with all the STARS members, and he's just like he just drops his weapons, and they were like gold plated too or whatever. That guy was hilarious. I really liked that guy. Obviously, there was a lot of stupid sections of this movie. Don't get me wrong. There was a lot of stupid sections of this movie, like a lot of dumb sections. If anything, you know what? Let's move this to mid, because I think this belongs over here in mid. This is better than this, but this is still mid. I think Unclass has a point. But that guy was hilarious, all right? I think there was also like the way he just got like his reactions to stuff was so funny. I also thought Oded Fair, the guy from The Mummy, who's like, and the creature will never stop, and it will never sleep, and it will never stop. Or that Arab guy, the Habibi guy, all right? That guy, I kind of liked them. Like I said, I liked them in Resident Evil Extinction. That's when he kind of had like a death scene, which kind of sucked. But I did like his interpretation. Like it was okay. I liked it. It was not bad. One thing I did not like though was there was a stupid scene in Resident Evil Apocalypse where it showed Alice driving through a church glassed window with her motorbike, and then acting as if she was the tough chick there, okay? And kind of just outshining Jill. I was like, now I will say too, Jill's pretty hot. All right, say what you will about the Resident Evil movies. I thought that was good casting. All right, Sienna Guillory or whatever, Glory, she did pretty good. All right, I liked her Jill. Now I didn't like what she said. I like her look. I didn't like when she opened her mouth, because like I said, then you have stupid scenes like that church where she like breaks through the glass and then she's like, who the F are you? Okay, because I'm the girl boss here, okay? We're not gonna have that. Okay. It was just reminded me of that. I don't know why I tried to do a girl voice, but that's what it got me. That was such a stupid scene. There's also like there's other problems. Trying to think. I also did not like how they added Alexia Ashford and her dad. What's his name? Alexander Ashford. It's kind of stupid. I did not like that. I hated Claire. Claire wasn't in this movie. Claire was in the third one, right? That was the first time we saw Claire, right? Or am I tripping? Yeah, the Apocalypse didn't have Claire. But trying to think of other parts. I didn't like when they went to, did they go to a school or am I tripping? I think they went to a school to get Alexia Ashford. That scene was dumb. That scene was really dumb. And didn't Nikolai get like eaten by like a Cerberus dog? Like that was just stupid. I'm pretty sure it was something dumb like that. Yeah, there's a lot of stupid scenes in this movie. That's why I said I'm doing it in mid. But yeah, I think that's where I'll leave it. Just because there's so many problems with the lore, it just doesn't make sense. Obviously, Alice has to outshine everybody, so we'll leave it there. Okay, next up, we have Resident Evil Afterlife. Now, I do have to give this movie props because, fun fact, if you guys didn't know, I have stated this on the channel before, but Capcom actually thought of adding one of its characters. So, Afterlife cast had, what was his name? Luthor, I believe. Yeah, Luthor West. This guy. Capcom actually really liked this character. So much so that they almost... I had no idea he was German. Bro, my guy is German? Dang, all right. Could have fooled me. But yeah, so this guy, they almost added him to like actual canon of the games, is what I heard when the movie came out, which is kind of interesting. Capcom was seriously thinking about that. But yeah, so I think that is cool. I think the idea of it was interesting. It kind of was like them being stuck in a prison in LA. It kind of made you forget about all the stupid nonsense of the movie, like being in like post-apocalyptic. I did like that. Like I did enjoy that whole scene of them being stuck in a prison. I did not like Chris. Holy cow, what the hell did they do to Chris? They made Chris a freaking weirdo, bro. Wasn't Chris like in the prison as like a prisoner that nobody trusted? My guy was not buff. He had like a buzz cut. He did not look like the character at all. I don't know what kind of casting that is, because usually it's pretty good, right? But yeah. Oh, and I also have Luthor. Yeah, he was awesome. Yeah. I mean, in all of them, the Phyllis Claire was just bad. Yeah. I also didn't like how Claire in this one had like, she didn't have like her hair in a ponytail. It was also weird. Like, what is she doing in this prison? Because she was with everybody. Wait, no, she actually, wait, I'm getting my story mixed up. She and Alice went to Alaska because that was like the end of Resident Evil Extinction. There was like a place in Alaska, that's where they went, and at the end it ended up being a ship, and that's where Resident Evil Afterlife was, right? I think that's what the story was. So Alice and her with full-on makeup, they basically go and fly to LA, and I think they crash land near a building. They go into the prison, and they end up beating like the only survivors in all the whole city. Now that idea is kind of stupid, but I don't know why. I kind of liked that idea. There was also that really badass scene where they fought like the executioners. That was kind of cool. Again, do I like these movies? No. Okay, like it's just dumb fun movies is what I think. All right, like they're not. Yeah, the opening scene was fun too. I'm trying to remember, what was the opening scene? Can you remind me? Good music in that film, nice visuals. Yes, and we'll talk about the music too. The music I think that wins the round is probably, we're gonna talk about it soon. But yes, the music was not bad. OMG, in the movies they never do Claire's hair right. Yeah, I think it was like, even in Resident Evil Extinction, she had like a baseball cap, But in the baseball cap, she still had like long hair. It wasn't in a ponytail. So that kind of sucked. The clones attack. Yes. Wait, was that this one? No, that was number 5, wasn't it? Or was it this one? I think that was number 5. Or am I tripping? Number 5. No, I think it was this one. Yeah, the clones attack. Yeah, and it was like in 3D. I remember watching it in theaters. They're like 3D, and she throws the shuriken or whatever. I don't know. It's been a while since I watched them. I have all of them, but it was Afterlife when they went to Wesker. Okay. Was it? I'm gonna take your word for that. I'm gonna take your guys' word for that. But yeah, that was not bad. I do remember the scene though. Yeah, that was not bad. Yeah, you know what? I think you're right because it said Afterlife 3D. Yeah, no, it was because I remember Alice having like a pretty badass outfit with like a ponytail, and those were the clones that were attacking. Yes, I remember that. But yeah, it's, you know what? I kind of had fun with Afterlife. I kind of had fun with it. It was a stupid movie, like I said, but I like the idea for some reason. I liked it. I don't know, maybe that's just me. I kind of want to say either above Apocalypse or after. I don't know. Every time I kind of think of watching the movies, I kind of want to watch Afterlife before watching any of the other ones. I don't know why. So I think that's just how I'm feeling. I don't know. This is subjective. I think all of these movies are not great. We're putting them in mid right now, but that's because I don't know where to put them. So, I mean, maybe I should put them in bad. Maybe we should just slide them down. Maybe. Alice had more risk katana swords a lot. Yeah, she did. And the stupid shurikens that were in 3D. Yeah. Fun film, to be honest. Ridiculous. Yeah, I think that's why. I think Blood Music. I think you said it correctly. I think that's what I liked about it. I think it was just dumb fun, and it was great. Like, I think that's the one that I always go back to is Apocalypse. I mean, sorry, Afterlife. I'm getting confused. Afterlife. So okay, let's continue, guys. Let's continue. I think the next one is obviously Biohazard Vendetta. Now, Biohazard Vendetta had some crazy freaking scenes. Okay, no. I just remembered Biohazard Vendetta had some wild scenes, bro. If people did not like Resident Evil 6, you're not gonna like her. So this is the funny thing, right? This is what I was kind of saying. Resident Evil Degeneration kind of felt like RE2. Resident Evil Damnation kind of gave me RE4 vibes, especially with like the virus and stuff, it being the Las Plagas. I think it was Type 2 or Las Plagas, like a variant. Resident Evil Vendetta felt like a mix between like the manga and Resident Evil 6, just because the action was like 100% over the top, dude. It was 100%. It was stupid, but it was kind of I liked it too. It was kind of entertaining. But I understand if you did not like Resident Evil 6, if you hate Resident Evil 6, you're gonna hate Resident Evil Vendetta, like 100%, 150%, bro. But I guess what I really liked about the film was we got to see Rebecca. Seeing Rebecca after so many years was freaking amazing. All right, Rebecca is such an underrated character. We've only had one game technically where you could say Resident Evil 1 remake, right? You got to play as her in that one section where you got to go get the poison, the antidote or whatever. But that's like, she also acts completely different. She acts like she's like a complete noob. Even like there's that whole problem with Resident Evil 0 and Resident Evil 1, right? Remake. But let's just say Resident Evil 0, all right? Let's just say Resident Evil 0 is the only game where we actually get to play as Rebecca. And I really liked seeing, it explained a lot, actually. For starters, it kind of showed what Rebecca's been up to. It showed that she hasn't been fighting. If anything, she became a professor of virology. You know, she was kind of helping out the BSAA with that, right? She went that side, but also, you know, she was ready to go, right? I mean, the whole thing that I will say now, that's stuff that I liked about it. Let's go over the stuff that I thought was super dumb. For starters, what the hell was that whole plot that Glenn Arias, his wife, looked exactly like Rebecca? I'm sorry, I don't buy that, all right? Rebecca, how many Rebeccas have you seen in your lives? All right, just tell me right now. I want to see numbers. How many Rebeccas, like women that actually look like Rebeccas, have you run into? Because I'll tell you right now, it's literally zero. I've never met a woman that looks like Rebecca. All right, I've seen some Ada Wongs. I've seen some some Ashleys. All right, I've seen some what else have I seen? I've seen some Jills. I've seen some Jills IRL. All right, but I've never seen a chick that looks like Rebecca. So that right there, I don't believe it. All right, I don't. That's nonsense. I don't believe that. Second, there was that whole meme of Chris and Glenn Arias going around and shooting. That was wild. Like, it was fun watching it. I will say one thing that I liked though about that whole kind of sequence, like just before, was when Leon was with Chris and they were in the hallway kicking ass. Like, it just showed that they were such pros at that point. Like, literally this takes place in 2014 in the Resident Evil timeline, and it just shows that these guys are like, you know, slow zombies is not going to be a problem for guys like Chris and Leon. And like, they literally cleared the room as if they were John Wick. Like, it was really fancy moves. I liked it. Like I said, I thought that was fine. I will say though, the shooting and like, it almost looked like they were taking a lot of inspiration from The Matrix. I'm thinking of that one scene where like Agent Smith and Neo are kind of shooting in the first movie, where they're in the subway and they're fighting and they kind of shoot at each other, and they're kind of, you know what I mean? Like, they do like the slow motion, what's it called? I forgot the name of it. Bullet time or whatever, and then they fight. That kind of gave me those vibes. Obviously that was the clear inspiration, but it doesn't fully work when you have Chris, who's not really the type of guy to ever do that. So that scene is probably the worst scene. The worst scene. So it does have problems. I think Vendetta is also like the story. I will say though, Vendetta, we also saw Maria, right? Yeah, we saw Maria Gomez. Maria Gomez is also kind of hot, I'm not gonna lie. So that gets a little bit of points. I think Biohazard, I think it has to go after Damnation. If I'm being honest, I think it has to go after Damnation. If I'm being 100% honest. Yeah, Chris should just, Chris, I don't see him running around. I think Chris would get gassed out if I'm being 100%. Like, you know, he fought Wesker and he wasn't doing all of that crazy nonsense with Wesker. You know what I mean? So, I mean, Wesker's obviously way faster, but that just didn't seem legit. Like, it didn't seem right. Like, obviously, if you're fighting slow zombies, sure, you could do stuff like that, but yeah, The Matrix, like RE5 Wesker. Yes, that's another good point. Yes, yeah, RE5 Wesker was literally Neo, bro. I guess that's why I like Wesker's fit in, you know what I mean? I have Matrix right there, so I liked it. But yeah, definitely a lot of inspo from The Matrix. Yeah, I think it's good there. All right, next up, we have Resident Evil Death Island. This is the latest Resident Evil film that released right in 2023. The story takes place a year after Resident Evil Vendetta. Now, a lot of people did not like this one. They kind of, I think it's because they kind of saw like a lot of, again, if you didn't like Resident Evil 6, you're not gonna like Resident Evil Vendetta or Death Island. I don't think you're gonna like those. But I don't have an issue with Resident Evil 6. Like, the story is crap for Resident Evil 6. Don't get me wrong. I'm not a Resident Evil 6 glazer, but I just don't hate it because I've had, like, it's a co-op game. So I had so much fun playing it with friends. Played with my Japanese friend in high school, played with my other friend even after high school. Even like, I think we played it like last year. So I've played it. You know, I had a good time with Resident Evil 6. So I'm not afraid of the action aspect of it. You know what I mean? A lot of people were like, oh, it's the Resident Evil Avengers. It's kind of nice though. I mean, we've never had that in Resident Evil, right? So I kind of liked Resident Evil Death Island. The story was okay. Obviously, all the stories for all of these are like kind of mid. Like, they're, like I said before, all of them are kind of mid. All right. It's kind of hard now because I'm kind of ranking them. Like, but I usually just put them all on the same level. So things that I really liked, obviously we saw Rebecca again, and this time she was back in action. She's not just a virologist for the BSAA, she's actually working with them. She's got her gun out, you know what I mean? That was kind of nice. Obviously she didn't do as much in this game. She was mostly the one that, you know what I mean, figured out the virus and stuff, got the you know, the same thing she did in Vendetta, right? She did her job. But this was the first time we saw freaking Leon and Jill, which has to count for something, right? I mean, it has to count for something. Yeah, like, that's crazy. We've never seen these two characters interact. It's almost like another character combo that we've never seen together in the games or in the movies is Wesker and sorry, my voice. Wesker and Leon. So this is a pretty huge, like, big moment in the Resident Evil, like, lore-wise. And by the way, if you guys didn't know, the CGI movies for Resident Evil are all canon. All the CGI movies are canon. The movies, they're not canon. That's a different universe. Don't watch those movies. Oh, you know what else I didn't add? I just remember. Wait, hold up. Hold that thought. I need to add something. I forgot. There's another show that I forgot about. It just wiped from my memory. You guys know. I just said it. What am I talking about? A show that should not be named. Okay. This is what I'm talking about. Freaking Resident Evil, bro. Yeah, I completely wiped it from my mind. I completely wiped it. That's how yeah. I know this is technically a show, but we added Resident Evil Infinite Darkness, but yeah, we're gonna talk about that. Yeah. I thought Death Island was good because Joe was back on the team. Chris talking about peers, group reunion, Jill meeting Leon, and group boss fight. Yeah, it was kind of nice having a peers mention, like F in the chats for peers, man. Because peers, you know what I mean? He was just a good guy, man. Like, he was a good guy. He died, which is like one of the, it doesn't always happen in Resident Evil history where the main character ends up dying or one of the main protagonists ends up dying. And that, obviously, I loved that kind of aspect of showcasing Leon, Chris's kind of trauma of that. I also like that they showed the trauma between Jill, because the last time we heard about Jill was in Resident Evil Revelations 2. This was in 2012, I believe, or 2010. I have to bring up the files, but there was that whole section where in Resident Evil Revelations where Jill kind of shows or writes to Barry and tells her, like, hey, Barry, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, I'm still at the hospital. I'm still like getting fixed or whatever. They're still doing tests as to all the stuff that, you know, that Wesker did, because Wesker was literally experimenting on her for 3 years. Like, that's insane. That's literally insane. You know what I mean? So I love that the movie kind of showcased, you know what I mean? Like, this was the first time that Jill was back in action, and it's literally been 6 years since she was off. So that's crazy, right? Like, that's a lot on a character. Resident Evil, like the games, they don't really showcase too much of the character's feelings and stuff. But I will say Death Island did a good job of that. So I kind of want to put Death Island either at the best. No, I think I want to do it second best. I want to do second best. I do. I kind of like Degeneration. By the way, Claire in Degeneration was hella hot. I didn't mention that, but that gets some points too. I'm sorry. I gotta say that. The only person I liked is the Korean actor on Final Chapter. I don't even remember the Final Chapter, Jamie. I completely forgot about the Final Chapter. Like, I only watched it once, so forgive me. I don't even want to think about what he was doing with her, knowing he's a gooner. Who was a good? Wait, who you guys talking about? My fave look of Claire, to be honest. Yeah, she had red hair too, which was crazy. Don't watch it. Yeah, I only watched it once and I never want to watch it again. Love Barry and RE2 remake, or sorry, Resident Evil 2 Revelations 2, saying who is the master of unlocking now, Jill. Yeah, you were just playing Revelations 2, right? Yeah, you know how much cares about his team. Yeah, so that was nice to see. So I think right now, that's the best place for Resident Evil Death Island. I think it's like number 2 on my list, which is tough because before it was Damnation. So yeah. Okay. Next up, we have Resident Evil Retribution. Now we kind of mentioned this, boys. We kind of talked about this. I think Resident Evil Retribution has some of the best soundtrack for the Resident Evil movies, which is not saying a lot. But I gotta say, let me put it another way. Retribution soundtrack is actually goated. It's actually goated, all right? I remember hearing it on YouTube like a couple years ago, and somebody said in the comments that he literally puts the fight scene song with Rain and Alice, or sorry, not Rain and Alice and Jill's fight scene like music on when he goes outside to go and grab his mail, and then he comes back inside his house. Which, his point in the comment was that song makes anything sound epic, and he's got a point. That freaking song, it was like, doo-doo, doo-doo, I don't remember it like 100%, but that's what I remember it. It's pretty epic. All right. Yes, I agree. Retribution, then Afterlife, and the first one. Yes. I gotta say, Retribution was fun. Okay, it's literally fun. Also, we gotta talk about Eder. All right. The casting on Eder was freaking goated. And also, if I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't the actual like RE4 voice actor also voice her, or was she just dubbed by somebody else? I don't remember who dubbed her, because she obviously is a Chinese actor. I remember seeing her in another movie with Jackie Chan and Jet Li. It was called The Forbidden Kingdom, or is that what it's called? No, it's the one with, I don't know, I don't remember. But I don't remember the name. But anyways, she's pretty freaking hot. All right, I think she played Eder great. I mean, the look was perfect, I will say. And Eder was the worst on the movie. They dubbed her by South. Yeah, okay, so it was the same, right? Okay, thank you. Yeah, so that's pretty freaking badass. Obviously, the movie makes absolutely no sense. It's also funny that like literally all of like the Alice movies has like a little girl that they just forget about in the next movie. Like after, like, didn't Resident Evil 2 Apocalypse had Alexia Ashford, and after the crash landing of the thing, literally nobody talked about her. Then like the third one had Kay, who was like a teenager. We saw her in Afterlife, but then we never heard from her again. And then Retribution, we had like the little clone daughter or whatever of Alice, and she was like deaf, which I thought was interesting. There was an interesting, like, it was cool seeing that, but it also was like, why does Alice know how to speak sign language? You know what I mean? That was kind of random, but it was interesting that, you know what I mean, they had like a little deaf girl like in a zombie apocalypse, like in the simulation, which was interesting. Like I said, the concept was interesting. It was wild though. It's far out. That's why I said it's a fun movie, but it's like a dumb fun movie, because like I said, the after Extinction, the story makes no sense. So I will say though, it did have issues, right? It had issues. I think Eder didn't act like Eder, if I'm 100%, like if I remember correctly. I think also, what else was there an issue with? Yeah, there was a lot of clones. Holy cow, it's just a bunch of clones, because obviously, you know what I mean? Where do you go when there's just like the world is like an apocalyptic hellscape? You can't go anywhere. It's like that's why I think Paul W.S. Anderson dropped the ball. Like he literally, he screwed up after Resident Evil Extinction. But yeah, didn't have Alexia. Her name was Angela. I think it was just a reference. No. I'm just saying that it's funny how there's always a little girl in movies, essentially, right? In the Resident Evil movies, right? The first one didn't have it. The second one had Alexia. Oh, wait. Oh, I see. You're saying Apocalypse wasn't Angela? I think it was just a reference. Oh, okay. I see. Yeah. It's probably just a reference. I see what you're saying. Thank you for that. But going back to what I was saying, there was also another issue. Yeah, Leon he was acting kind of like, hey, yo. Like, I mean, hey, you can't blame the guy, right? But there was that one scene where he grabs Ada's thigh or whatever, and he's like, yeah. And then she's like, that was super corny. I mean, I know everybody probably laughed, like Resident Evil fans probably laughed at that. It was corny though, but it's kind of cringe, you know what I mean? But I think that's a huge problem. Who else too? I think Barry too was like way younger than he should have been. Like it didn't make sense. It was kind of random seeing Barry. Like he was thrown in there. Leon was also weird to see. It almost felt like it didn't make sense that we saw legacy characters pop up and then just disappear. Like it was one of the dumbest things. Like in all of the Mila Jovovich movies, like it was just weird. You know what I mean? So yeah, it was weird. I saw that and I was like, what the heck? I mean, like, can you blame the guy? No. I mean, Li Bingbing is pretty freaking hot. All right, I guess a pass. But it was kind of cringe. So yeah, so there were some issues, but all in all, I think it was just kind of dumb fun. I liked how there was like a Tokyo location, Tokyo simulation. There was, because we've never seen that, right? We've never seen a Resident Evil game in Japan, right? We recently had Silent Hill in Japan, which was interesting. I like that. Which, by the way, that reminds me, I have to do a review of that. But yeah, you know what I mean? So, what else did they have too? They had like an American suburban town. They had like a Russian. That was interesting too. A Russian place. I think they had like a big freaking liquor, didn't they? That was interesting. It was kind of reminded me of like Damnation. Not as epic as Damnation though, with like the epic, like the huge freaking tyrants, or like how I was calling them, the Titan tyrants. So I like Retribution. I liked it. It made no sense, but I liked it. The music was epic. Seeing Jill again, sheesh. All right. Also, Alice was kind of bad too. I'm not gonna lie too. Like her outfit, sheesh. All right. Li Bingbing, Ada Wong, sheesh. It's too much. It's too much. So, yeah, I think for those reasons, I don't know. My heart's telling me to put it above all the other ones. All right. Hey, if you guys disagree, let me know. But this is how I feel. Okay. And also, I'm still debating whether I should put this all in bad. I think it deserves to go in bad, right? I don't know. It's kind of like in between mid and bad, in my opinion. But I mean, I don't know. We'll take it like that. Leon getting rejected by the Eder. Yeah, that's what we were talking about. Yeah, or he didn't get rejected. She just said like not now or whatever. We'll do that later or whatever, something like that, right? Jamie says I prefer Silent Hill over the Milla movies. I'm done talking about it. Yeah. Are we reading the movies? I have a list on my letterbox. I bet you can guess what I have as the best movie. The best movie? I don't know, man. I don't know. Let me guess. Like as the Milla Jovovich movies. I want to say you probably like one. I want to say. But I think for me, I think Retribution. Retribution had the hottest chicks. Like it has to count for something. You know what I mean? And but anyways, let's talk about Resident Evil Infinite Darkness. The Resident Evil show, which wasn't a show, it was just a movie that split into 4 episodes. That was kind of dumb. Resident Evil Infinite Darkness was interesting. It was a weird time period, but I kind of like that. I kind of like that instead of having it like in 2015, 2016, whatever, it went all the way back to 2006. That was interesting. I actually really like that. I like the time period because it's not something that we've actually seen before. When it comes to Leon, we obviously knew what Chris and Jill were doing in 2005. We know what they were doing in Lost in Nightmares, right? But we didn't know what was happening with Leon and Claire. So I really liked the whole terror save, the whole, you know what I mean? Leon working for the president. This whole section, I will say, I think they kind of fumbled the whole thing because in the original concept of Infinite Darkness, fun fact, if you guys didn't know, we did cover this on the channel. This was like 4 years ago. But Billy was actually supposed to be in the movie, but they couldn't fit him in. They wanted to have him be a soldier in Pan Am Stam. I think the Pan Am Stam aspect was probably the most boring part of the movie, in my opinion. Sorry, the show. It's a movie, whatever. Let's just call it a movie. I think it's one of the least favorite among the CGI ones. I still like it, though. Yeah, there was also... I will say, too, one thing that I liked about this one, which was interesting, that was also similar to Resident Evil Death Island, was that it showed the trauma, right? Leon, it's 2 years, technically 7 years, or no, technically 8 years after the events of Resident Evil 2. And this is actually one of the first time where we see Leon kind of talking about his experience with Raccoon City, right? And still how it still haunts him, which is interesting because after, right, later on in the games, when it comes to Resident Evil 6, Resident Evil Damnation, we don't really see that in Leon. If anything, in Vendetta, Leon ends up having like a different moment where he loses his men, very similarly to how Chris lost his men in Resident Evil 6. So I think that was very interesting. I like that. That was cool because we don't really get that in the games. Like even Resident Evil 4 remake, Leon doesn't talk about his emotions. He's too busy aura farming and being a badass in a Giga Chad. You know what I mean? So the flashbacks was a little bit jarring. Yeah, like I said, the flashbacks with Pan Am Stam, yeah, I didn't really like the Pan Am Stam angle. I thought that was a horrible location to kind of go off of. I will say going to China was interesting. I will say Shen Mei, all right? Shen Mei, which is basically Ada Wong version 2.0, all right? It's 2.0. It's also kind of sad that Leon almost had another Asian baddie, all right? He almost had another Asian baddie, but then F in the chats, for freaking Shenmei, all right? I don't think she deserved that. That was crazy. To this day, I still think about that and how it was just completely unnecessary. Her death was completely unnecessary. Spoiler alert, whatever. I think we're beyond spoilers here. Eder with Claire's voice, LOL. Well, no, actually, I think, and this was never confirmed, but I don't know about that. Actually, if I ever interview the actor, I want to confirm, because in the Blu-ray disc, in the behind the scenes, I saw that she did all of the mocap, but she also did the voice, right? So she was acting in the scenes, but I don't know if they got another actor to voice Claire, or if Claire just did it. Because in the credits, it shows that there was another lady. But in the behind the scenes, it shows Claire doing the scenes. You know what I mean? Stephanie Panicello. So I don't know. I'm actually curious. If I ever have Stephanie Panicello on the channel, that's something I'm asking, because that's actually something I forgot to ask Nick. Ooh, I just remembered. Literally months later. I completely forgot to ask him about that. I can tell Japan can do Silent Hill F live action. It would be awesome. Doesn't Ada usually kind of flirts first and Leon being serious all the time? I guess. Except for, yeah, I mean, yeah, that is kind of the but I mean, there is in Resident Evil Damnation, we did understand that Leon and Ada have spent some time together off, I guess, like off camera, like I don't know how to say it. They have spent time together is what they alluded to. So yeah. All right, gotta go. See you, Wesker, in chat. See you on Class Redacted. Thank you so much for stopping by, man. Always appreciate it. Yeah, so I think Resident Evil Infinite Darkness. Let's see where I need to go back, right? Where should I put this? It's hard because I kind of liked a lot of the aspects of the show, but then there's also the other aspects. I don't know if it's the weakest. I mean, like I said, all of these movies, they're very similar for me. They're very similar. You know what I mean? Like, they're all kind of in the same, like, ranking for me. So it's hard. I kind of want to put it at the bottom. Yeah, I'm trying to think. What are some awesome scenes from this movie? Or I guess this show, whatever. I don't know. I can't think of any awesome scenes. Can you guys think of any awesome scenes? I think just for that reason, I think I'm going to put it like as maybe, no, not Vendetta. Maybe, yeah, the bottom of the list. I think I might put it at the bottom of the list. Just because Vendetta had some awesome scenes. It also had some crazy scenes, but it had some awesome scenes. Like the zombie killing scene was pretty freaking amazing. I also like the chase. The chase was over the top. It was like Resident Evil 6, but it was cool. Resident Evil Infinite Darkness, though, I'm trying to think. Yeah, like, I think it just wasn't as, like, memorable. I'm trying to think of an awesome scene. I can't think of it. I can't. Wiggy says her voice is actually called Jonah Xiao. Yeah, so, I mean, I don't know. I honestly don't know. That's a question. When I interview Stephanie Panicello, guys, remind me. No, man, I can't even think of anything besides the moment they were shooting zombies in the dark hallway. Yeah, that was an okay scene. Yeah, like in the president's, like, the White House, or the dark hallway. Yeah, that was okay though, but it wasn't like. Yeah, it was. I don't think that one had any memorable scenes. Anyways, I think I'll leave it there. But I don't know. Let me know if you guys can think of any amazing scenes about that. Next up, we have Resident Evil, Welcome to Raccoon City. It's gonna go to, no, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No, okay? It's not great. We talked about this in my review. I think it's the Resident Evil film that's the closest to the games, aside from Apocalypse, but it's still closer. Even though they try to combine Resident Evil 2 and 1, which is the stupidest thing I've ever heard, right? Like, why? Like, everybody was like, just do Resident Evil 2 and 3, bro. What are you doing? All right, Johannes Roberts was freaking, and also, just like, there were so many there was a lot of cool things about this movie, all right? For starters, Robbie Amel's Chris was freaking amazing, okay? I still stand by that. Robbie Amell was freaking fantastic. Now, Wesker, on the other hand, Wesker was awful. Okay, Wesker, Jill, Leon, who else? Even Claire. I don't even think Claire acted like Claire. Like, literally, there were so many problems with it. It was also interesting that they made Raccoon City not a city, but a town, which seems kind of like counterintuitive, because there's literally city in the name city. You know what I mean? Like New York City, and then it's not a city. You portray it as like a town. Like, that's weird. So, you know what I mean? Like, there's things that I liked about it. Like I said, Chris was fantastic. I think he might be the only thing that I really freaking liked. All right. I think the movie should have been way better with Chris. Got rid of everybody else. I also didn't like how the characters just did not look like I think Chris was the only one that looked like Chris. All right. Like, everybody, like Wesker could have looked like Wesker, but he didn't. He didn't have like spiky hair. He wasn't like, yeah. There are lots of towns with city in the title, off topic, but yeah. Is there? Well, that's stupid then. Okay, that's dumb. Yeah, they're probably, yeah. There's a lot of stupid town names. Let's not go down that rabbit hole. I believe you. But like, is it still counterintuitive? Yes, it is. Like, that doesn't make any sense, you know. Yeah. So, I'm trying to think. Like, the reason I rated it the highest, like, not the highest, but I rated it like, I think a 6.5 or something like that in my review. The reason I gave it that is because I thought the movie was okay. I liked it. Like I said, it was a 6. The only reason I bumped it to a 6.5 in my original review is because I thought it was the closest Resident Evil, right, in terms of lore. But the bar is set so low that literally doesn't mean anything. Okay, literally, that's why Zach Kreger's movie could literally just be like they could literally just have like a few references, and I wonder if like it'll take the spot, because like I said, the bar is set so low with Resident Evil live action movies. So that was my logic. Obviously, I liked the movie. I've only watched it like a handful of times. It felt like a parody of RE to me. Yeah, there were some stupid scenes, like Leon acting really dumb. Oh, I will say, I actually really liked Chief Irons. Chief Irons was funny. I like Chief Irons, even though that was not Chief Irons. Like, Chief Irons is like, you know what I mean? Like, one of the worst characters in Resident Evil. Like, he looks like he's like a complete jerk. You know what I mean? Like, in the games, you would not want to hang out with Chief Irons. But in Welcome to Raccoon City, I thought the actor's always funny in his role, so I think that was just horrible casting, horrible writing. They should not have made Irons likable, because he was likable. I actually liked it. Yeah, it kind of is. It goofs on itself numerous times to kind of wink and nod. Yeah, especially with like the whole, like the stupid like Leon listening to music and then walking in. I also think it was so many people got baited too, because they were literally like clickbaiting Welcome to Raccoon City, which I don't respect. You know what I mean? Like, that was stupid. You know what I mean? Like, they kept making it seem like, oh, it's the only Resident Evil where we actually got like the blueprints for like the Raccoon City and the police department and the mansion. And it's like, literally only the first rooms were like the ones in the games. Like, it looked literally like a stage. That's it. Literally, that's it. Nothing else was like the games. Nothing. Like, it was like literally nothing. The mansion did not feel like the mansion. They were in rooms that were not in the original mansion. So it's like, why go to all the effort to just make the initial like entrance of it look like the games, but then not make the rest of it look like this was made for the fans and everything. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, that was one of the stupidest things. So that kind of gets deduction on points. All right. So I will say, it's kind of hard, because obviously I don't want to put it. I think Resident Evil Retribution, even though it's a dumb fun movie, Resident Evil Afterlife is dumb fun. Like, all of the live action movies for Mila Jovovich are kind of, except for these two. These two are like crap, but these ones are kind of dumb fun movies. I don't think Resident Evil Welcome to Raccoon City was that dumb fun. You know what I mean? So I kind of feel like I want to put it here. And like I said, I didn't like the clickbait. I didn't like that they were trying to, you know what I mean, mess with fans. I also think, though, that it did have potential to be the best one. Definitely did. If the director didn't freaking do Resident Evil 2 and 3, Resident Evil 1 and 2 together, that was stupid. He should not have done that. I think that's the thing that killed the movie 100%. I also don't know what happens behind the scenes. It was also produced by Paul W. Sanderson. It had a lot of issues. There was not that big of a budget, which I think maybe is why that answers the question as to why only the first entrance of the buildings were like the games, but that's about it. But even then, there were still so many issues with like characters were just completely wrong, right? But I mean, all of these other ones, the characters were completely wrong too, right? Like we just talked about Leon, Ada not feeling like Ada, Leon in Resident Evil Retribution. So yeah, this is kind of want to make me want to rewatch all the CGI movies again. Yeah, it's in the horrible for me. It felt like an insult to RE and the characters. I mean, let's be honest. I think we should lower all of this. Let's be honest here. I think we should lower all of this. I don't think this is mid. You know what I mean? I think this is mid. I think this is more mid, right? If I'm being 100% honest, I think that feels better to me. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? I think that feels better. That feels better. Just everything just goes down one. Because, you know what I mean? I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. I think that's what I want to put. They kept saying it's faithful, which is a lie. Yeah. They didn't even let Jill play the piano. Yeah. They also had like Wesker. They try to have like the white umbrella thing going on, but then they just didn't really do it. It was just not executed great. But if it was executed great, it would have been my top movie, right? My top live action movie. But yeah, I'd rather rewatch the CGI movie Resident Evil movies. Yeah, they're good. All right, next up, let's talk about Resident Evil's Netflix Resident Evil. All right, let's be honest here. This is kind of hard because no, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. If you guys saw my review, you guys know what I think about this crap. I literally erased it from my mind. So I think in that regard, it's worse than the final chapter. But I think it's kind of tied, if I'm being honest. I think the final chapter in this are like the worst crap. I think this is an insult. This is a freaking insult, okay? I think Resident Evil Extinction is like the best, like the not as horrible as these two, but I don't know which one to put. To either put Netflix first or this one last, I don't know. Sad Resident Evil fan noises. I think Resident Evil Death Island is the best. Lowering them all does feel better. I really disagree where you put Welcome to Raccoon City, but that's how it goes. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, not by much. I mean, I could put Welcome to Raccoon City here, but I think right here is okay. Yeah, I think right here is fine. Because you know what? I like Welcome to Raccoon City better than Resident Evil Extinction. That's where my logic is. Because I think Resident Evil Extinction is complete trash. You know what I mean? It's not as though this one is complete. This is literal trash. This is like, it has some okay moments, but it's still trash. You know what I mean? This is literal like a dumpster fire. So I don't know. I think I feel like I want to do this, but if I'm being honest, these should be in the same spot. Just complete trash. Maybe I should put another section that's just dumpster fire. Maybe we'll do dumpster fire. Yeah, we'll do dumpster fire. I think maybe that's better. I think that's a little better. What do you guys think? Oh, dumpster fire. Yeah, we'll just put that crap right there. I think that's a little bit better. I don't know. Just because I think they're in a different category. I don't know though. I mean, Resident Evil Extinction is pretty bad too. I don't know. Whatever. It doesn't really change much. It doesn't change much. What am I, okay, who cares? Honestly, it doesn't matter. I can't forgive it to what they did to my boy Leon in Welcome to Raccoon City. Yeah, they made him like a dumb surfer guy, bro. It's funny. So fun. There's also like, yeah, it's Jill too was really dumb. Like it just made absolutely no sense. I did like certain scenes of Welcome to Raccoon City though, so whatever. Could Apocalypse be good since it's the only one seems the closest to the RE games? I mean, like I said before, I think Welcome to Raccoon City and Apocalypse are technically the closest, but they still do a horrible job. So they like these two are very similar. Like they don't execute it well. I think Apocalypse is better though. Like it's more of a better movie. So I think that's what we'll leave it at. The lowest one should be called 7 minutes. 7 minutes is all. No, not even. Not even. No, you know what it should be called? 0 minutes. 0 minutes is all I can spare. I could spare to play with you. 0 minutes. Yeah, I think that's what it should be called. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Okay, that's the list, boys. So far, there's no great Resident Evil movies. We'll have to see next year when I'll probably revisit this. And we'll see where Zach goes, right? I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna call this out right now. I kind of feel like Zach's will probably fit in between here is where I'm feeling right now. I haven't seen his movies, so this is just my like just a shot in the dark. I kind of feel like it's going to be right here. I think it's going to be better than the Milla Jovovich. It's probably going to be the better than these ones, but these ones are just dumb fun. So I think it'll be here is where Zach is, where it's a shot in the dark. Okay, I've never seen his movies. I don't know if Zach's a good people say he's a good director. Doesn't matter though, because he's also writing. You know, I don't know if he's a good writer too. So, and also it's Constantine films, so it's all gonna be bad, in my opinion. I think it's all gonna be bad. But that's it. That's the tier list. That's my prediction. We'll see though. Death Island is peak though. Yeah, I mean, hey, it's number 2 on my list, so that's pretty good. I think it'll be a good movie, but not a good RE. Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Anyways, boys. All right. So now that we've done that, let's actually lock in. Make sure to leave a like if you guys are enjoying this. Make sure to leave a like. Let's actually play some games, shall we? Let's play some freaking games, boys. We've been yapping for 2 hours. My voice is tired. I have lack of sleep. But we're going to do this, boys. We're going to do this. Let's freaking do this. 7 minutes. No, my thing isn't automated anymore. I have to check what's up with that. All right, let's do some Resident Evil 4 Wavering Heart. Let's do it, boys. Let's play. I'm gonna freaking plug my controller. Plug the controller here. Let's do it. Let's do it, boys. Bro. Okay, there we go.
I despise Chris.
I despise Chris. I can't even talk, man. My voice is like shot. I'm tired, bro. My voice is tired. We've been yapping for I've been yapping for too long. All right, let's do it, boys. Let's do it.
Sheva, hurry! Come on!
Let's
Sheva,
do it.
Hurry! Sheva, hurry! Come on! Sheva,
See that the president's equipped his daughter.
What is going on?
Sticks too.
Thank you for all the redeemed points, guys. Thank you. I appreciate it. I like the redeeming. I can't get sick of RE4R remake. I know it's so good, right? Good night, everyone. Speaking of sleep, I gotta go sleep. Well, thank you, lady, for stopping by. Really appreciate it. Hope you have a good night's rest. Anyways, boys, let's actually do this. So if you guys don't know what we're playing, wait, what? Wait, is my thing screwed up? Oh, free cameras why was it enabled? What? Okay. What the frick? That was weird, bro. We have the... What is this? Yeah, the laser sight. Okay, we have the laser sight. Okay. I don't know why that was turned on. How is the audio, by the way? I should check the audio. Hold up. Okay. I don't know why that was turned on. That's actually kind of loud. How is the audio, by the way? I should check the audio. Is it loud? I don't know if it's loud. Okay. I don't know why that was turned on. Yeah, maybe it's good. I don't know. Let me know how the audio is, boys. We're gonna check it once we're in game. Let's do it. All right. So I'm pretty sure we were in the island. Yeah, we just arrived at the island. Yeah, things were weird. We fought like the Verdugo. We were with Ashley. Ashley looks pretty freaking fine. Sheesh. Oh yeah, we were in this section. Yeah, didn't I die? Something happened here. It was really weird. Oh yeah, we had to... No, we didn't die. I had to leave because I had to go to work. So I didn't save. Shoot, audio is good? Okay, awesome. Okay. He just said we just found her. Or we just found you. What the frick? Ashley, get over here. Ashley, you got freaking yeeted. I don't know if Ashley can die, actually. This is bad. Wait, were they trying to grab her? Okay. I don't know what's going on there, yo. I think the enemies in separate ways can't grab Ashley, so they just get like that. That's actually kind of goated, because Ashley will bleed out, right? Oh, I also want to check if I can switch my gun too, because my brother ended up buying the Sentinel 9 for me. Shout out to my bro. And like I said, this mod makes it so we have like main story weapons. So I guess we'll see. Okay, let's go help Ashley, because I don't know what the frick's going on here. Let's just kill her for a second. There you go. Can I grab her? I can't even grab her. Nope, I can't do anything. Okay. How do I get over there again? Okay, so she just naturally gets up again. Okay, that was weird. Let's check right now. I want to see if I have the deluxe weapon. And I don't have it. Okay. I guess it's just locked for no DLC weapons. That kind of sucks. Sentinel 9 is the best weapon. If I'm being honest, I love the Sentinel 9. What does the point system in chat even do? Oh, you're talking about the YouTube? It's just a leaderboard. It just shows that you're a goated part of the community. Yeah, YouTube hasn't really done much with it. Honestly, they need to. It would be really cool if you had like options like, you know, on Twitch where you can like, you know, do channel points and stuff. That would be nice, because then, you know what I mean, if you're like #1 or whatever, then that'd be sick. You know, you get like get to do an audio or something like that, right, with the API, but YouTube hasn't really done that. So I don't know, maybe it's in the works, because that's a good point. Like, they haven't really done anything with the leaderboard system. Like, it's just there just to see, right, to see who's dedicated. Oh yeah, wasn't it here last time? How did I do this last time, boys? Do you guys remember? It was something here. Oh, I think I remember. I think I have to drop Ashley here. Yeah, and then I have to go up there to go down. It was super weird. Jamie says, have you played Dying Light 1, 2, and there's a new one, Dying Light? No, I actually have never played Dying Light. I don't know if I'll like it, if I'm being 100% honest. I heard that it's a fun game, but I've also heard that like the story is complete trash. So I don't know. But I mean, if it's fun, then like whatever, you know what I mean? So I don't know. Oh, he just said something. Te voy a... I don't know what he just said. Okay, let's get the frick out of here. The door doesn't even work. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Ashley? Ashley, get out of there right now. Ashley, get out of there right now. Ashley, get out of there.
I was afraid of that.
Okay, let's reload this really quick. Come on, come on. Okay, she just said run malditas. I think he said run, damn you, run. Is what I think he just said. Come on, Ashley. Can he go through this? Oh my gosh, Ashley. Oh my gosh. Woo! 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 I almost died. I pressed L2 and then L1. Oh my gosh, that was crazy. No, I almost died. I almost died. How did Ashley tank that? That should have been an insta death. Dang, this chick's freaking is OP. Holy cow. Ashley, are you good? You just got cut in half by Bella's sister. I don't know how she's still alive. That was crazy. They just said die? Just said run, damn it. Or run. Just said, what is happening? ¿Qué está pasando? All right, so this is where I stopped last time. Whoa. Menudos granujas. I don't even know what that means, bro. He just said you effing like you effing effers, or like you effing like dastards, I guess. you could I don't know. Cabrones, you can like it could be translated into like multiple things. But well, yeah, that was funny. I forgot they swear. Her dad really did equip her with ballistics too. Her skin is made of steel. Yeah. Speaking of Ashley, where the frick is Ashley? All I know is Dying 1 is good, 2-1 sucks, and Dying the Beast I've heard is good too. Yeah, oh, she got stuck, yo. Come on, Ashley, let's go. There we go, I had to push her. Okay, let's go, Ashley. Hey, get over here. Can I tell her to hold it? I can't tell her to hold it. Oh no, okay, she did it. It doesn't show up because we're not supposed to be playing with her. Okay, just said there they are. Ahí están. So if you guys don't know, this is like a harder version of Resident Evil 4. So in case you guys didn't know. Where's Ashley? Okay, come on, Ashley. Hurry it up. Hurry it up. How is the volume too? I need to check. Hurry it up. Hurry it up. How is the volume too? I need to check. Hurry it up. Hurry it up. How is the volume too? I need to check. I think it's okay. Hurry it up. Hurry it up. What's that sound though? Hold up. I think it's okay. What's that sound though? Is that my microphone?
There's no point in hiding.
What's that sound though? Is that my microphone?
There's no point in hiding.
What's that sound though? Is that my microphone? That's just my fans. Okay, now I think we're good. I'm gonna put it up again. That's just my fans. Okay. Well, I think we're good with audio. Because you know what? I had to reset my audio when we freaking we played some Battlefield 6 because Professional wanted to play using like PlayStation Game Chat. I don't know why, because we ended up not really talking. He was mostly talking to his chat, so I'm not doing that again, bro. I'm using Discord, okay? Screw using the game chat in-game, all right? That doesn't work. Love me some Wesker. Yeah, there's no point in hiding. There's no point in hiding. Okay. Hold up, hold up. Let's get the frick out of here. Also, now I can actually hear my voice through the microphone. Like, I can hear the microphone. Which I should have heard before, but I didn't. That's a bit weird. Okay, I wonder what this section is. These guys aren't even, like, spawning in, yo. No me jodas. So that means don't F with me. Like, you can't be effing serious. No me jodas. I don't know what he said there. ¿Qué vais? ¿Qué demonios? I think he said, where are you going? I think is what he wanted to say, but I kind of cut him off, and then he switched and said, what the hell? Or ¿qué demonios, right? In reality, it translates to what the demons, but it's basically what the hell. It's been a while since there was chat here other than me, just someone else. Yeah, thank you to everybody for stopping by. Appreciate it. I actually don't even know how many people there are on Twitch, but I know I appreciate it, guys. By the way, if you guys have a Twitch account, go follow the channel. Go also follow the second channel as well. Second channel, Project Wesker Live, if you guys want to see clips of the streams, because I'm going to post way more on that channel. So, but obviously, if we don't get higher subscribers, then maybe I shouldn't, you know what I mean? So it's up to you guys. It's in your hands. Subscribe. Boo, man, how's the stream going? Why are you saying boo? What the frig? What? I don't know, Demon. How is the stream going? That's a good question. You tell me. Okay, can I put Ashley in there? What the? What the frick? Are we gonna be fighting a regenerator? I don't know what's happening because this is what the frick. What the frick? I just saw some like butts in the air. Okay. I just saw a bunch of butts. I'm like, there you go. We're gonna fight regenerators. This mod is crazy. What the frick am I seeing, bro, boys? What the? Okay, hold up. Where's my sniper? Oh, great. I didn't bring my sniper. Okay, that's perfect. That's just what I wanted. Look at all these freaking caked up, hella ass regenerators. It's like that meme. Okay, hold up. There's another one? How many of these guys are there? Oh my gosh. How many? Whoa, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 regenerators? Turns out the regenerators are a Houdini. Bro, what the frick is going on? Sorry, man, not being able to watch the stream myself. I had to come say hi. Well, thank you, Demon. Always appreciate it. I see. I didn't understand. I was like, what? What do you mean? That's an army. Yeah, I don't know what I want to do here, boys. I'm kind of screwed. First person. Oh yeah, they kind of jump here. Yeah, they're kind of annoying. Okay, I should have hit. That was dumb. I'm reloading. I can't even move. These fat asses are blocking the way. Woo! What the frick is going on? I'm just a man, okay? Ashley, I got this. Don't worry. We're doing perfectly fine. This is just as planned. What is going on here? What the frick am I seeing? Okay, let's use our shoot the left cheek. Get off me. Better be dead. Let's reload this. It's also funny, I couldn't put Ashley in the locker. Yo, this shotgun sucks, yo. Oh, he died. Never mind. Did he die? No, he didn't die. Yeah, this shotgun sucks. What the frick kind of mod is this, man? Oh, he turned into an Iron Maiden. That's perfect. Do all of these guys turn into Iron Maidens? Son of a punk. And I'm locked in here too. I'm locked in here. I can't fight them just like that, yo. What the frick? It's okay, Ashley. I got this. It's completely going as planned. Don't worry. We got this. What the frick? These guys are not giving me an inch, man. Oh, great. Just what I needed. Why am I using this shoddy? This shoddy sucks. I guess it's called Regenerators Party and they don't like girls. Yeah. Yep. Are there female regenerators? That's a good question. I don't think so. These feel like guys to me. But they're hella caked up. So I don't know. I don't know. Is it me? What do you guys think? It's like hella loud on my end. Maybe I should put it down, yo. On my end. This is not working. Soon you will become unable to resist this intoxicating power. If you do enough damage, they're gonna go down. I just can't shoot Ashley. Hold up. Oh my gosh, bro. Do I have like explosives? I have like the blast crossbow. Let's reload. No, Ashley's in the way though. I could kill her. Oh, I thought she was gonna die, yo. Are they like indestructible? I've only killed the one here. What the frick is going on, yo? Oh, I killed one. Like I killed the thing in him. Oh, his butt's shaking. I think we got him. I think I got another one. Yo, is my knife goated? I think my knife is goated. We should just knife. Knifing is better, actually. Knifing is better. Yeah, knifing is way better. Hold on. Wait, they're all turning into Iron Maidens? No, maybe this is chalked. This is chalked. No, they're turning into Iron Maidens. They're all gonna turn into Iron Maidens, of course. Of course. What are the odds of that? Did they get stun locked? Oh, he's dead. He's dead. He's dead. Oh, but Ashley got killed. Oh my gosh, bro. They switched gender since they turned into Iron Maidens, which are women. Are they women? What? Oh, wait. It brought me all the way back? What kind of a save is that? Okay, we're going to have to save before. No, that's some dumb stuff, bro. Where's my... Wait, where's my rifle? Did I... Oh, no, it's right there. Okay. I guess I'll just... I still can't bring it, bruh. Oh, maybe I should get rid of the shotty. The shotty's not like... It's not a lot, though, so... Okay, that was dumb. That was so dumb. We're gonna have to save before we get there. Not hitting Ashley as much as anticipated. Why is this guy on the floor? What happened? Okay. Did the mod glitch? Did they not spawn? Where are they? Oh, there it is. Yeah, let's shoot that. Let's throw off his groove. Easy. Using the strat where you shoot the freaking thing. Okay, let's get the frick out of here really quick. Though, I can't wait. I can't save. Also, was that a lot less guys than last time? I think so. That was weird. Do I have the biosensor? Oh, I didn't even check. Yo, that's not going to help me, though. Because the biosensor... That's not going to help me because I'm going to essentially fight so many Iron Maidens. I mean, I fought one of them. Huh. Yeah, I don't... Let's go get the biosensor. I would wear Ashley... I would have Ashley wear protective suit. That's great, but I don't... I mostly play on PlayStation, so I don't got that outfit. Yeah, I don't got that outfit. And also, I can't even change it. I can't even change Ashley's outfit. I have to go in the main menu if I did have it, but I don't. Okay, let's do biosensor. Can I also like bring in? I should bring a Chicago sweeper, bro, just in case. If I can fit it, I don't know. This is kind of chalk, bro. What is this for? Why do I have that? I don't need that. I have laser sight for everything already. Why do I have 2 knives? What? I don't need 2 knives. Why did I just notice that? That's right. We got an extra knife before. Yeah. Okay, I don't have room. We also have a flamethrower. I completely forgot about that. Okay. Oh, wait. It's saved. Actually, it auto-saved. Okay, I don't need to save. I have PlayStation 2 and I had it. All right, would make... Yeah. Yeah, I haven't really 100%ed this on PC, so... I got the platinum in 3 weeks. If you guys are wondering, but yeah. How does the flamethrower work against the regenerators? That's what we're gonna find out. You know, but I don't know if I want to focus on fighting all of the regenerators. Yeah. Actually, it just fell from the skies. Oh my gosh. Okay, that was trippy. I thought she was gonna die. Not gonna lie. That was crazy. Is she actually dead? Is she not here anymore? Oh no, she's here. Okay. Okay, we're also gonna fight. We're also gonna fight this chick. I found you, he said. This chick takes so much bullets, bro. Look at this shoddy, bro. This shoddy sucks. Excuse me, sir. Okay, Ashley, come on. Come on, Ashley. This is not good. Just hit me. Just hit me. You know what? That was actually not bad. I forgot she could still hit me. I had a past tense because I deleted the remake and started to play the original. Had as past tense because I deleted it and started playing the original. Oh, I mean, wait. You deleted it? But you still have it if you load back, or you mean you deleted the save? Bro. He just swore right now. But I don't know what he said. I just heard gilipollas. Which means a-hole, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. It's a weird... That's like a Spanish, like, swear. Spanish people in Spain don't really have, like, swear words. They have, like, a few, and that's one of them. But it's, like, really... It doesn't sound great, if I'm being honest. I actually talked about it with my Spanish friends a long time ago. And they were like, yeah, you just invent stuff. And I'm like, what? You guys don't have swear words, bro. Like, they really don't. Like unique swear words is what I mean. You know, like, as opposed to, like, I don't know, Spanish from Mexico, Spanish from, like, I don't know, Argentina, Spanish from, like, you know, like, there's so many areas, but, like, Spain does not have. They're kind of weak with it, if I'm being honest. Greetings from Carson. What's up, Gil? Yeah, we gotta play Dead Rising soon. I was thinking about it. I was like, I'd love to play Dead Rising again. I actually want to make a video. I never had the. There was 2 videos I wanted to make, but I just didn't have time. But I gotta do it. Yeah, I deleted the game, but yeah, I think if I get back, I can still get it. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it doesn't delete. Like, it saves your saves. If that makes sense. Okay. Let's bring in Ashley. Ashley, you coming? Maybe I should leave her here, actually. Because we're going down. I don't know if I can hide her in the thing. We're going to see. I also don't like how there's no freaking save. So that freaking sucks. Let's see how this looks. Is this equipped? Okay. Ashley has me. Okay, we're good. Thank you for your autocorrect. Me? I see. Menudos granujas. That sounds weird. I actually don't even know what that means, bro. I don't know what he's trying to say. Oh, shoot. He just hit Ashley. Just said shit. Oh, my God. He's about to kill me. I'm about to die. He just said, don't. You got to be effing kidding me. Or don't screw with me. I guess you got to be effing kidding me is what it is. What he would say. Yeah, I can't pick her up. No, don't go over there. Ashley, you got. Yeah, I almost shot Ashley in the face, bro. Okay, let's see how this freaking regenerator room goes now. Let's see. Oh no, he's transforming. He's transforming. Ashley, get out of the way. Oh my gosh, I almost killed Ashley. That would have been bad. That would have been so stupid. Ashley's butt was in the way, yo. I almost killed her. If only the RE4R was in this. Well, you know what? There is mods. Like the last mod we played, it was actually in there. Like we played the Valkyrie mod and the PRL was in there, if I'm not mistaken. Or which mod was it? There was a mod that had it. Ashley, can you stay in here? Ashley, for the love of God, can you stay in here? Ashley? I kind of want to leave Ashley back there. This is so risky, yo. I can't put her in this. I literally can't put her in here. It's not like the main game. This is so stupid. I can't. Usually you press circle and you can bring her in there. And she's like, okay, Leon, I got it. Okay, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to rush this. We're going to go over here. We're going to wait for her. And then we're just going to freaking rush it. And hopefully the door closes on her face. Hopefully. And hopefully she doesn't, like, just, like... get over here. Yeah, it's risky. Okay. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Come on. Come on. She better not be like the frickin' Flash. Is she in here? Awesome. We cheesed it, boys. We cheesed it. You know what? The knife was actually pretty goated. The knife was pretty goated. We're going to do that. Are there less guys? I think there's less guys. Okay, never mind. What the frick? Yeah, the knife is actually pretty goated. It's also weird seeing their cakes. Is it weird? I don't know. I don't remember the OG regenerators being this caked up. Is it just me? I don't think that happened. I don't think that was a thing. Okay, they're freaking swarming me right now. Let's use the flamethrower. Flamethrower's not doing it. 7 regenerators. 7 regenerators. I can sped again. Whoa! Oh, it's actually doing stuff. I gotta back it up though, because it's an Iron Maiden. Freaking slashed his butt. Oh, did I kill him? Yo, the knife shot's actually not bad. I'm gonna heal. Yeah, we killed them. We killed the other dude. Okay, he's turning. My chin is itching. Bruh. Ooh, wait, I'm gonna die. Woo! How come that didn't hit me? That was crazy. I was so close to him. Oh, he's dead. He's dead. He's dead. I'm gonna move. I'm gonna move. They're both... Oh, no. Are they both dead? Are they dead? Oh, no. It's just another one right there. Trying to move. Oh, he's dead. He's dead. He's dead. I gotta heal. Okay, this is not bad. Oh, they both died. Okay, we did it. Nice. But wait, is this chalked? Yeah, there's another one. Okay. I was like, do I need Ashley to open up the gates? Okay, hold up. There's 2 more. Yeah, that's what I figured. There was a lot less. Whoa, they have so many freaking parasites. Yo, the mod actually made it so that they're more goated. Right? They usually have 3. How many do they have? You know what? No, the knife strat was actually better. Knife strat was way better. Yeah, the knife is nice because sometimes I get it, sometimes I don't, but it's not bad. Oh, did I get it mid while he jumped? Yo, that's crazy. Using all my health on these guys, you know? I didn't time that well. I didn't time that well. Oh, he's got 2. He's got 2. Oh, I don't have armor anymore. Oh my gosh, I can't even move. What the frick? Yo, I'm actually stuck. I'm actually stuck. Okay, let's go forwards and right. Yo, my sniper sucks. Okay, that did enough damage. I don't have a flamethrower. Okay, he's dead. Whoa, Ashley, what are you doing here? Oh, what the freak? I walked into that. That was crazy timing. Oh, he's turning, he's turning. Come on, Ashley, move. Holy, okay. You know what? That wasn't bad. I ended up bringing my sniper, but my sniper's not, like, OP. So it was honestly kind of useless. Okay, this section's probably going to be awful, too. Yeah, we're just doing a loop, it seems. I hope I don't have to do the door code, because I don't even remember it. Should I tell her to hold it? Maybe not. Probably fighting a boss here. Flamethrower is the MVP. Yeah, it actually did really well. The only thing though is that I don't know how to recharge it. I just know how to buy it, and like that's what I've been doing. I've just been selling it and buying it again. Oh, there's also a thing for killing the rats here. Where's the rat? Right, because it's part of the main mission. I hope it is. What, is he going through the freaking wall? Oh no, there's a hole there. I'm getting baited by this rat, bro. Yo, wait! I don't know if that's a thing. I don't know if that counts. Is there fish here? Oh, great. Is that a mini Bella sister? Press L1. I pressed L1. No. No, I literally pressed L1. What the frick was that? No, I pressed L1 like freaking 5 times. No, come on. Come on. Is it gonna bring me back or did it give me a save? Son of a punk. We all gonna die? I have no idea what you're saying. Another 6 limb. No idea. Did you read my message? Yes, I did, but I have no idea where it's from, man. You have to give me context. Okay, you know what? I need a save, bro. We don't need this. I'm taking my infinite rocket launcher. We're not doing all that again, okay? That's stupid. Hell nah. That was dumb. Why is Ashley here already? Wait. Oh, because it's saved. That's right. Yeah. No, we're going through the freaking regenerator pass. We're going to do the next part like how it's intended, but the part before, that's just stupid. No, I'm not doing that again. I'm not doing the regenerator room again, okay? I'll do the next room. But there's no save, though, which doesn't help. I don't know. Okay, well, we'll see. We'll see. I'm not doing this all over again, all right? That's just poor saving mechanics. There's probably a save. I'm going to look around. There should be a save. What the frick just happened? That was weird. She died. How did she die? I didn't even see. Wait, what happened? How did she die, though? No, what? She died like that? That was crazy. Guys, that was crazy. No, that was literally crazy. How did she die? Ashley, you freaking suck. Remember when you said I'm gonna die? Oh, okay. That drop in Ashley always gets me. What the frick? It's so random. Okay. Let's do this for real. Whoa, I almost died. Ashley, stay right there. Oh shit, I lost my laser sight. Ashley, get out of the way. Get out of the way, Ashley. Ashley, this is not the time. Okay, wait. Is she stuck? How come she's not dead, yo? Ashley, get over here. Yeah, I think she's dead now. I hope she's dead. Yeah. Hope that doesn't shoot out there. Oh, I gotta go out there now. Oh, he's gonna grab Ashley. Come on, let me get out there. I can't get out there. What the frick is going on? What is happening? Alright, I think he tried to grab Ashley, but the game doesn't allow it. What is going on here? Ashley, are you okay? Ashley. Ashley, come on. Don't be like that. What is going on, yo? This game is like tripping. Yeah, this shoddy sucks, man. I gotta get rid of it. The shoddy's the worst. This shoddy sucks, man. I don't know why it gives me the first person thing. Also, let's actually check. I need to check something. Let's check why my thing is not working. Classic RE4 style? What is this? I don't even see it. Hide dot when using knife. It's not hide. Disable shoulder. Enable red dot, red reticle. Okay, I can see the reticle, but I don't see like the... I don't see the laser anymore. It glitched. Why did it hide? Let's reset. There you go. Now I see it. Okay. I'm going to put the reticle, right? Yeah, let's put the reticle. Oh, wait. That cancels it. So this is classic remake style. What's the difference with classic? Classic, I don't see that it... I don't see the dot at the end. Okay, I don't know. We'll see. We'll play around with that, just because I can't see the remake style. I also don't know where freaking Ashley is, yo. Ashley, are you good? Oh my gosh, am I gonna have to shoot her? I can't even shoot her. Ashley. There you go. We're good? We're good. Ashley, no, come on. Don't act like this, Ashley. Oh my gosh, man. What is happening? I can't even open it? Wait, this guy's in the way? Ashley, come on. We're good, right? We're good, Ashley. Come on, I don't want to do this again. Alright, I'm loading back. Oh my gosh. I've never watched that movie, Osman. Yeah, I've never watched this. I don't know. Or is it a movie? I don't even know what it is. Okay. Guys, that was dumb. I don't want to do that again. I'm just going to use my freaking infinite rocket launcher. I want to get past this section. This section is kind of dumb. There's no save. There might be a save. If there's a save, I'm just going to save, and then we'll just not use the infinite rocket launcher. But this is getting kind of stupid. Okay, that last is just a waste of time. So we're just going to get through this. Is he still alive? Man. I think he died instantly. Yeah, I don't really like the classic. Let's do the remake style. But the remake style is like broken right now. Okay, we're just going to use the reticle for now. Forget that. The thing is like bugged. Yeah, the thing is bugged. I don't even see a laser sight. It's from the late 70s, started from 1970. Oh, okay. Well, that's probably why I don't know it. Alright. Alright. Let's get through this section, guys. This is annoying. Come on, Ashley, do it. I'm not dealing with this. Just said I found them. That did not kill him. That's crazy. Yeah, these guys are OP. Okay. Let's actually rush this. So she doesn't show up there. Okay, is there a save? We're gonna see, we're gonna see, we're gonna see. What the frick is going on? I'm fighting like 7 Iron Maidens. Or 9? I don't even know. Oh shoot, that actually hurt me. I'm gonna die. I'm literally gonna die. What the frick was that? Give me some space. This actually feels so weird. Because it's not a laser sight. That actually feels so strange. Enable red dot. Yeah, this looks awful, yo. Why is it like glitched? I guess we'll go with the classic. We'll go with classic then. What's not? Okay. Let's hurry this up. I don't see Ashley too. Okay, there should be a save here. Like, that's crazy if there isn't. I'm just gonna look for one. Yeah, there has to be a save here. I don't buy it. There has to be a save. No way. Let's go back and see where Ashley is and look for a save. I don't want to do this. This is so dumb. I mean, I will do it, but like normal style, but I need Ashley. Where the frick is Ashley? Ashley, where are you? Is she over here stuck around the door? Ashley, for the love of God, where are you? I thought that was Ashley. Wait, where the frick is Ashley? Did Ashley disappear? Guys, where's Ashley? Oh, I never went back for her. Oh, okay. Can I go back and save? Maybe we'll do that. If that's better. The show is on YouTube. First and third seasons are great. Interesting. Nope, I can't go back. She's finally gone. Yeah. Oh my gosh, man. There's no saves? So the game wants me to do this with no saves. After fighting freaking 7 regenerators and wasting all that time. I mean, I did die kind of stupidly last time because, you know what I mean? I should have been able to get through those guys, but I didn't. So I think I can do it. It's just the Bella sisters are freaking annoying. Okay, I'm gonna use a flash. Oh, more magnum ammo, nice. I can't make any more. No saves. Or I could just skip them too. I don't have to fight them. I could skip them. Yeah, I could literally skip them. I think we'll do that. I have to do that actually, or else how can I get like through this section? This section doesn't make any sense. Yeah, I'm just gonna rush it. Come on, come on, come on. Let's actually. Can I hit her from here? Yeah. Wait, what the frick? He just threw off my groove. Whoa, 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 whoa. I was literally just gonna zip. Oh, of course. Of course, yeah. Why am I not surprised? Son of a con. I'm just pressing L1. I don't know what's happening. I can't. I'm stuck. I'm literally stuck, yo. What the frick is going on? I'm about to die. I pressed L1. Are they killing each other? I'm pressing L1. Yeah, Infinite's rocket launcher sounds good. Yeah. I didn't want to be that guy, though. All right? I think I can do it. I just got stuck because I didn't know I was going to get stuck. I didn't know I was going to get stuck, yo. No, that was dumb. That was dumb. I thought I could skip them. And I was like, oh, yeah, that would make sense. That would make sense. You know, we fought all those other guys. I don't have to do that. We're good. I'm going to use the infinite rocket launcher, and then that section I'm going to do, like, for real. I got this, guys. I got this. It's just those freaking garradors. Those freaking garradors, man. The clawers. Those guys are such freaking punks. And they have a lot of health in this mod. They have, like... You have to hit them, like, freaking 3 times with a magnum. So I'm going to try to do that. I'm gonna try. I don't know if I can. Also, the red dot, like reticle is so broken. Let's just switch that to classic just for right now, because that looks stupid. Okay, no, it's still not switched. Hold up. What's disable? Disable weapon shoulder correction removes auto centering of the arms. Laser when aiming for classic has no effect on laser positioning. I think that's good. Or maybe I could just switch the beam width. Maybe that'll fix it. Okay, let's do remake style. Remake style is glitched, bro. Okay, whatever. Whatever. Okay, let's do this. I don't want to keep doing this section. So we're gonna use the rocket launcher because I already did this normally. don't F with me. You gotta be effing kidding me is what he just said. No me jodas. Come on, Ashley. Let's do this. Ashley, are you even in here? Oh my gosh, this woman. Come on. Come on, Ashley. There you go. Yeah, open the door. Open the door. Open the door. There you go. Let's go. Come on, Ashley. I don't got time for this. Come on, Ashley. Do it. Do the thing. Do it. Yes. Okay, I'm actually going to leave her there. Actually, I don't even need to. We'll just grab her. Just said I just found them. Yeah, I have her infinite rocket launcher. We're good. That guy's tanking rocket launchers. Is crazy. He was in the blast radius, okay? This is funny and hilarious. I won't be surprised if Sadler shows up. You know what? We haven't seen Sadler. We've seen Salazar. We've seen like 3 Krausers. There's been a lot of crazy stuff with this mod, but I don't know. I can't speak for it. There's been a lot of crazy stuff that's happened. That's for sure. What the frick? Excuse me. I'm just gonna keep shooting. I don't know what the frick's going on. All I'm seeing is cheeks. Why are they not dead? Oh, that just took a while. He's still alive? What the frig? Come on, Ashley. Come on, Ashley. Okay, we gotta heal. Let's take a Viper. Okay, now we're doing it for real. We're doing it for real. So if you don't get Ashley to do the thing, the bridge, you're literally screwed. I think you're screwed if you don't have Ashley do the bridge. I think you're literally screwed if you don't do that. Not gonna lie. I think I would have been screwed if I didn't get Ashley to just wait there. Okay.
Here, cat.
Come on. Oh my gosh. What the freak is going on? Oh my gosh. I pressed L1, but I don't think you can press L1 for that. Son of a punk. I almost had it too. Okay, hold up. Let's actually exit because you guys saw my aim was complete trash. Let's fix the stupid aim. I'm going to exit the whole game. I'm going to exit and go back in because the laser sight is like completely glitched. I don't want to use the infinite rocket launcher, okay? I don't want to be that guy. I almost got it, okay? It's just the laser sight was a pain in the butt. I couldn't aim to kill that one guy. Then again, maybe I should just be attacking the freaking Bella sisters. But then those other guys are going to be freaking pain. Script. Classic. We're going to do a remake style. Okay. We got this, guys. We got this. We literally got this. It's good. It's good. We have got this, boys. We have literally got this. Oh, you know what? I also switched to just chatting. I should switch to Resident Evil. There we go. Okay. Hopefully it works now. Armor for Ashley? Yeah, I don't have armor for Ashley, yo. I don't have armor for Ashley. Okay, there we go. Now it's working. All right. Let's do it. We're gonna skip all of this. Come on, Ashley. I don't want to keep doing this 50 times. We're getting past this, boys. We're gonna do it. I couldn't aim last time. We'll see if my aim is good now. A pro like you should have. You're probably modded in with the trainer. We're not. No, we're not doing that. We're good. We're good. We're good. I don't want to be that guy, right? I'm only using the infinite because the mod is being stupid. Not giving me a save. Unless I'm like missing a save. What do you guys think? Keep your eyes peeled, all right, guys? If you see a save, a mod area, let me know. Okay, Ashley, come on. Let's go, Ashley. Let's go. Ashley, let's go. Come on, Ashley. He just said run. Run, damn it, run. I'm gonna bathe in your blood. Where is this guy talking from? Oh, he's right there. Okay, he tanked that. I didn't hear that part. Come on, Ashley, come on. Come on, Ashley. Ashley, for the love of God. Yeah, there you go. Okay, oh my gosh. I just saw a comment saying on my video, why get so worked up over a leak? Did I get worked up over a leak? What? What the? What? When did I get worked up? When this guy tried to gaslight, bro? What the freak? What kind of comment is that, bro? Oh my gosh, these leak glazers, bro. They have no arguments. Just try to gaslight. Crazy. Run, run, Forrest, run. Okay, well, hold up. I can't use this. She's way too close. These guys attack really quickly, too. Yeah, you got so worked up. There was a Steam coming out. Yeah, when was I ever worked up in that video? Like, what? You know where I actually did crash out was when we did Outbreak, and the game, like the guy was lag switching the enemy at the end, the Thanatos. It's like the only time I've ever crashed out, like in a long time, bro. That's the only time I've ever crashed out. And it's not even that bad. It's just being like, what the hell? That's crazy, you know. Why are you crying? What happened? Why are you crying? Sorry, my cat was crying. Ashley, what are you doing here? I forgot Ashley is gonna be a pain. Come on, Ashley. Yeah, go back. Oh gosh, Ashley. Ashley, you better not die. Holy cow. Okay, hold up.
Close your eyes.
Get out of the way, guys. Oh my gosh, she's gonna die. No, she's actually going to die. Okay, I need to flash. Okay, you know what? I want to fight him over here, actually. I don't want to be so close to Ashley. I don't trust it. I don't trust it. Okay. Come on, Ashley, you're good? Yeah, awesome. Usually she would just die, wouldn't she? I'm pretty sure. Oh, I thought it's your son or something. What? What are you talking about? What? Osmond, explain. I don't understand. Do you think I'm a dad? What? What? I'm so confused. Explain. Explain. I don't know what you mean. What? I don't know, man. What do you mean? What are you talking about? What? Oh, you're talking about who I was saying about who was crying? That was my cat. I don't have a son, dude. No, that was my little cat. Yeah, it's a little munchkin cat. Oh, that's what you're talking about. Like, what? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm literally about to die. I'm literally about to die. Oh, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Oh my gosh, that actually saved me. What the frick is going on? Oh my god, yeah, I don't like how these guys, they freaking attack twice instantly. I don't think that's normal. Holy. Holy. Oh, I missed. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, it sucked. I'm so chalked. I'm so cooked, guys. They move so weird. Oh, I think he's just one more shot. Oh, they attacked twice too. Son of a punk, man. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Heal. Oh my god. It wasn't pressing triangle. It literally wasn't pressing. That was insane. Oh, wait. I shot him 5 times. I shot him 5 times. Did they kill the thing? Okay, there we go. He's dead. Whoa, the TMP is actually kind of goated for this. Now, the TMP is boosted for the mod, but I didn't know it was that goated. Maybe I should use that. I didn't know that the TMP was that goated. Holy cow, guys. Okay, we did it. We did it normally. Or as normal as possible, because this freaking... What do I do now? Am I supposed to just cross over like that? Oh, so this was just the fake out? This was literally just a fake out? I could have done that the whole time? Or no, I probably would have had to kill all of them. What the frick? Oh, I'm actually got to do this? No, I don't remember this. Oh, these suck, man. It's almost 2 a.m. here. I might fall asleep while watching you. Well, thank you so much, man. I appreciate the support. Thank you, man. Dude, that was so crazy. I need a save. Nah, okay. If the mod is insane again, I'm literally using my infinite rocket launcher. That's insane. Wait, okay, we just got 2 here. Nice, okay. Why? Holy cow, why not holy bull? Oh, we needed to do that one. No. Is that it? Okay. Or Holy Plagas. I kind of like Holy Plagas, actually. That's kind of nice. Okay. Let's get the frick out of here. Let's get the frick out of here. Rocket.
I brought the medicine just in time.
Can you stand?
Where's Luis?
He was worried about you.
Come on, Rocket.
Till the end.
Rocket, come on. Go on camera. Because Osmond thinks that you're my son.
Come on. We don't have much time.
Rocket.
Let's get rid of
That's
these things.
insane. It's my little munchkin cat. He's part midget. Yes, he is. But yes, no, I do not have a son. That's crazy. I am not married.
There's a lab where we can remove the parasites.
I do not have a family.
Crazy hunch
That's
that
crazy.
you know where it is.
Their most important facilities are housed in their sanctuary at the top of the mountain. That's where I'd look.
Need
Oh,
an
shoot, my
encyclopedia.
hands are covered in fur.
Happy to help. Now you owe me. Don't die on me now.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so I don't have Ashley anymore since she went down. Okay, now we're like back in like normal separate ways. Where's the save? I'm gonna save immediately because I don't trust theirs. And here I thought you were a dad for a minute. No, I'm not a dad, bro. Nah,
Welcome, stranger.
I am not a dad, bro.
Good luck to you, stranger.
Love the cat, thanks. Yeah. I also have my other cat who's from Quebec. He's from Montreal. It's a French-Canadian cat. I actually adopted him, so. But he's
Why
not here.
try your hand
His name is
at a new
Jules, and I
gun,
didn't name him
stranger?
Jules, but
Might save you life.
it's funny too because when I was living in Quebec, there was also a friend of mine who was called Jules. So sometimes we would game, and I'd be like, Jules, stop being so cute or whatever, and he'd be like, whoa, yo, Wesker, I didn't know you liked me like that. I'm like, what? I was like, shut up, bro. Oh my god. He just acts sus.
A deal
Oh my
well
god. Crazy.
Oh, I knew you'd choose that one.
Okay, hold up. Joel from no, Jules. Jules. Not Joel, nah. My other cat's name is Luffy, and then I also have another cat named Gigi. I didn't name any of my cats, actually. They're technically my family's cats, so I don't.
Well, now go and cause some mayhem, eh?
Most of them were named by my little brother, so.
I need to open this to get to the comms facility. It needs some power, though.
Okay. We're doing good. We're in the facility. I wonder how far we can get. You know what? We'll go through a little bit more, guys, and I think we'll end stream. I want to see what they come up with here, if I'm being 100% honest. I just found her. Or I found... I knew that wasn't going to hit. I knew that wasn't going to hit. Sorry, I'm a professional, okay? What's that noise? Oh, I don't have my thing. We could just knife him. Wait, what? Okay, that was weird. Yeah, knifing is so much better. Okay, he just grabbed me instantly. Nice. Ornate beetle. Awesome, awesome. Magnum. Actually, that's honestly awesome. I still can't craft any more at Magnum, though. That kind of sucks. What the frick was that, yo? The timing was so bad on my end. On my part, I mean. Yeah, knifing is so much better with these guys. Holy cow. Or holy plagos. Yeah, I can't go there. Wait, I can't go there anyways. Okay, so the game is forcing me to go a certain way. What do they have planned for us? Oh, do I have to turn on the power like the same way? I hate doing that. My coolest animal is a parrot named Fred. Nice. How old is he? Glory to the plague. Glory to the plague. Taking chunks out of that cake. Get over here. Yeah. That's how you do it, boys. That's how you slice a cake. Okay, I'm gonna stop. No, it's not. Yeah, I'm gonna stop. I'm being like Leon over here with like one-liners. Nobody asked for that. 35, 36. Sheesh. Damn, that's awesome, yo. That's freaking like parrots living for so long is so cool. Vanilla cake. Some old like decrepit cake. Okay, just took that power unit. Okay.
That was bound to happen.
What the freak just happened? Did I just teleport? Oh, it just went pitch dark. No, it just went pitch dark, yo. I can't see. It's actually super dark. I don't think it's this dark in the game. Yeah, like, yeah, okay, it's actually crazy. Where am I going with this? Oh, yeah, I'm taking the power over there. That's right. Forgot. Okay. Oh, the merchant isn't here. Look at that chicken. I don't trust this. Usually you fight a bunch of Iron Maidens here. Slice some cake, boys. Who wants the left side? We adopted him after his owner, who owned it for 30 years, had to go on old folks' home and couldn't take care of him. Yeah, that's so crazy that you're like your bird is like outliving you. Could you imagine? Like, I can't take care of Fred anymore, guys. Fred needs a new, like, that's crazy. That's kind of sad, but yeah. Okay, this guy just keeps hitting me. Okay, I can't even hit him. Oh, I can block those. I forgot. Why does this guy have like no reaction? Is he like buffed up? Okay, I'm timing that so badly. Oh, is he dead? Oh, I have like cat fur on my nose. It's itchy. Ah! Luke in the Dark just raided the channel. Thank you so much, Luke in the Dark. Thank you. Really appreciate it, man. I'm gonna have to give you a follow, dude. Thank you so much. That's really nice. Can I give you a shout out? Give a shout out to Lee. How we doing, bro? Doing good. I mean, I'm getting my butt kicked right now playing some RE4. But doing good, yeah. Doing good. Sorry, I didn't mean for the caps. It's all good. It's all good. No worries. You're good. But how are you? How are you? What did you play? What were you doing? Okay, is this guy gonna die? I've literally shot him with like 8 magnum bullets. Oh, you know what? He's probably, yeah, he probably has the plagas. Yeah, I think he's a combination. I think the mod like combines stuff there, if I'm being 100% honest. I think that's what the mod did. Yeah, because I'm like, I shot him so many times. So I think what they did was they made it so he had plagas. You don't just shoot him in the face. You have to shoot him twice. Isn't there a treasure here? Oh, I don't have anything. Okay. I've been good. Been doing RE4 randos. Been rough tonight. I actually have not tried RE4 randos. Like the randomizers. I got to do that. Honestly, yeah, you know what's funny is that I actually got early access to it. Like the BioRand group gave me early access to it, and I was like, this is awesome. But then I never had time to do it. That was like last year, I believe. I was like, I felt bad. I'm like, bro, I need to lock in.
No. Thank you.
Wait, you can hear Leon and Ashley talking? I didn't know that. Wait, you can hear them still chatting? Is that a secret? Is that a secret detail? Yo. I've never done that. I've never gone back and done that. Or is that just part of the mod? That wouldn't make sense. No, that seems like it's part of the game. I'm gonna have to check, because that's the thing when you're playing on PC with mods. You really can't trust it. So I'll have to play on PS5 and see. That's interesting. Yeah, real fun, bro. Nice. There's 2 types, Iron Maiden and Super Iron Maiden. That's a Super Iron Maiden. It has plagas all over its... Oh, okay, so that's actually part of the base game? I'd never realized. Okay. Maybe I was just tripping then. Yeah. Thank you. Because I honestly had no idea. Can't wait for RE9, man. Yes. No, RE9... I'm hyped. I'm hyped. We'll see if we get any other, you know what I mean, legacy characters
covert,
popping up.
It'll have to do.
Because it seems like Leon is definitely not the main character, but hey, you know, he could show up. Maybe we'll get somebody else. We'll get Rebecca, get Jill. I don't know. We'll see. Because the RE9 devs, they did specify that they're not doing like fan service. They're limiting fan service. So I don't think it's going to be like an RE death. You know what I mean? Whoa. I can't use my guns. What the yo? Am I going to have to use this knife only? Okay, that guy missed. But isn't there a guy with like a rocket launcher? Or am I tripping? I can't use my weapons, boys. Leon's not dying. They don't have the nuts to do it. No, I don't think so. That's crazy. You know, there's some people that were suggesting that, but there's only been a handful of main protagonists that have died, right? Oh my gosh, I'm gonna die. Literally only I guess you could say Steve. Well, no, Steve is kind of...
Excuse me.
Steve actually, I don't know, it's kind of iffy. We don't know if he's actually dead. I mean, he could come back in like an experimented form. Wesker did take his body. But I mean, he also took Krauser, so he's kind of he's kind of known for taking bodies, so maybe he just took it. I don't fully remember the Dark Side Chronicles. Oh my gosh. But you know, we have Piers, we were just talking about him. We have Ethan. Who else? There's not a lot of main protagonists that die. I'm trying to think. About 10 billion character stories started in there. What, you're talking about Raccoon City? He started in Raccoon City, he's gonna die there, saving grace. Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think he's actually just going to die, you know what I mean? Because that would be... Like, there's no reason to kill him. And I don't think... Like, the other thing, too, is that the devs kind of made it seem like Resident Evil, you know what I mean? Like the next Resident Evil game could very well take place right after Village, or it could be right after Resident Evil 6 events. But they're just focused on telling like a new story. So that's what he said. That's, I mean, I am paraphrasing, but it's pretty much on point with what the director was saying in an interview that we covered on the channel. So it seems like, just by that logic, from what he was suggesting is that, just like you said, I don't think he would have the guts to just kill off a character like that.
Check out my wares again soon.
Actually, 10 billion and one. Alyssa is another one who died. Yeah, but you know what? I don't know if she's dead. I don't want to say that she's dead yet. You know what I mean? What if she's back, or what if she comes back, or I don't know though. I mean, like, she did get her throat slit, you know. Like, I don't know. Maybe the daylight in the virus. You know what I mean? Like, you know how the G virus gave like Sherry like superhuman healing. I don't know. I'm not ruling it out yet. You know what I mean? Because sometimes, like, you know, viruses, they give you benefits. Wesker was one person that people thought he died in Resident Evil 1, right? But the virus gave him abilities. Sherry's another one where, you know, she got like that huge shrapnel of the plane stuck on her back. But then it was, you know what I mean? She was good. So, yeah. Yeah, Leon's like the most popular character. They ain't doing it. Yeah, I doubt it. Wait. Oh, I screwed up. I screwed up, guys. No. I should have shot. I screwed up. I was in the perfect thing. Am I gonna die? I think I'm gonna die. I'm literally about to die. I'm literally gonna die. I'm gonna die, right? I have to do all of this in 35 seconds? Is that what they're telling me? What does this mean? Why do they always give me countdowns, bro? I have no idea what this is. What is with this mod, man? I don't know what he just said there. Okay, I got stun locked, bro. I literally got hit, and then I got hit right after. I couldn't do anything. I couldn't even heal. Bro. No, that's Dr. Kirk from Dino Crisis. Person in the chair with long hair. Oswald Spencer. In my opinion, they're just two hot takes in person. They're not killing the original 4. Yeah. If she is the hag, that would be a giant plot twist. That'd be like such a boring plot twist. I hope not. Yeah, I hope not. Wait, I can't use my weapons? Yo, they took that ability out because they knew I would have shot. Shoot. Okay, I guess I didn't screw up. Or maybe I can now? No, they're not letting me use my weapons. Oh, my laser sight glitched. My laser sight glitched, guys. Okay, let's just rush this. He just said I'm gonna bathe in your blood, but he said it a bit strange. He said vuestra sangre. Me voy a bañar en tu sangre. You can say, or you can't say me voy a bañar en vuestra sangre. It's a little more formal. Oh my! Wait, did I just die? Okay, I'm sorry. I did not expect that. I thought I was pressing like the counter button. I need to lock in. My bad, guys. I pressed A, but it was too late by that point. Okay, I need to lock in. Let's do this again. Anyways, it was strange. I've actually never heard him say "Me voy a bañar en vuestra sangre." That's a little more formal, is what I was gonna say. It's a bit weird. You got any opinions on or theories for RE9, bro? Yes, I do have it on the channel. So I did talk about Alex. I talked about what else did I talk about? I just said a theory right now, actually. What did I just say? I said something. I don't know if I'm gonna die after 40 seconds. Yeah, I literally just said something, too. I just theorized something. I can't remember right now. Oh, that guy does a lot of damage. Holy cow. No wonder I died so quick. Yeah, I think I have 28 seconds to get out of here. Is that what it is? No way. How am I going to survive that? That's insane. Is he going to hit me again? He almost did. Wait, am I going to insta-die? What is going on here? How am I going to rush this? Just said there it is. Am I going to die? No way. Am I going to die? What the frick was that? I thought that was a laser.
Oh, it's just one thing after
Am I going to die? What the frick was that, guys? What kind of thing is What the frick was that? I had a crazy theory that the man in the chair was a clone of Spencer, but I highly doubt it. I mean, the only I mean that could work, but the RE9 devs did specify that that it's not somebody that you know. So I mean, a clone does kind of fit the outer of that. You know what I mean? Like the outer parts of that comment. So I mean, like it's not somebody we technically know, but it's like a clone of Spencer. But people that have been saying that it's Wesker, that it's all that, like they clearly didn't see that interview, that article with the RE9 devs. I don't know. There's a lot of channels out there that have been posting a lot of nonsense. So there's a lot of bad theories. So I don't know. It's not really good right now. I just heard one where it said Wesker was like, oh, I'm gonna die too. Yeah, I should have shot. Okay, let's do this again. Let's do this again. I think I'm just gonna have to use my rocket launcher. I don't know how I'm supposed to rush this, because technically I have to go all the way there. I just have to keep running, right? That's gonna be insane. Holy cow. And I hope you've been well. Yes, I have, James. Thank you so much for stopping by, man. I think it's gonna be a spin-off just like 7 and 8. You mean like, well, 7 and 8 are technically like main series titles, but you mean like the feeling of it? Yeah, because that seems like that's what they said. Oh, I lost my laser sight. I forgot about that. Nice, just in time. Can I go over here? Is that faster? Can I just shoot this? Nope. Just said take this. Okay. Just said behind you. Or behind. Didn't get to finish. Can I jump down from here?
Oh, it's just one thing after another.
Oh my gosh, bro. How am I supposed to do this in such a... What? This takes freaking forever. What? Oh, it's saved. It's... What? Was I just supposed to... Wait, it's saved though. Wait, what? Who... Okay, if it loads and I have like less time, that's insane. Okay, so it just gave you... Okay, that's still insane though. Wait, what? It gave me a minute? What kind of mod is this, bro? Mod author was tripping. No, that's insane though. Not holding out much hope, right now. Looking kind of boring so far. I hope it's not. Nope. Oh, what the frick? Oh, I screwed up. I was reading chat. Oh, shoot. My bad, guys. I need to lock in. I think you just have to run straight across. Like, if Leon is there, he will be like Chris in 8 and 7. Yeah, exactly. But just so we're clear, that would make the leaker wrong, right? Okay, I almost died. Because the leaker specifically said that Leon was the main character. Now he's trying to change it and say that that Leon is the main playable character, but Grace is like the second alongside Leon. That was completely fake. You know what I mean? Like he's doing revisionist history, which is not good. Just said, I just found you, I grabbed you, I got you. Te cogí. Yeah, I completely missed this. Okay, let's go fight Martinico. What mod is this one? It's the Wavering Heart Mod. Yeah, it's a weird mod. That's why I have my infinite rocket launcher. There's been 2 spots where it's just been nonsense. Where I'm like, that doesn't make any sense. So I thought that section was nonsense, but I mean, like, they didn't specify. They didn't say get to that thing. And then we'll reset the timer. They literally did not say that. So I thought I was screwed. So that's why I was using the rocket launcher, even though I don't want to do it. Oh, what was the code? It's been a while. 3? No, it's okay. My bad. Now I should play Nightmare Inferno difficulty mod. That one's the worst. Ooh, is that okay? You know, I'm gonna take a screenshot of that. Hold up. Take a screenshot of that. I'll try that one. Wait, is it like, what do you mean worse? Like it's just like bad? Okay, I need to play this one. Yeah, there's also a worse version of it. Like not a worse version, like a harder version of it. And it's called the Wavering Heart or Extreme Edition, which sounds like an Extreme Makeover Home Edition special something. I don't know. Martinico. Okay, let's use the detail here, the little secret. Let's see if I remember it, because it's been a while.
You don't look friendly.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, you just go here, you turn this off, and then right on the left, you just shoot. And you can skip all of this.
If that thing catches me, I'm done for.
Why is it not breaking? Why is it not breaking? What the frick? Wait. Mod, what are you doing? Yo, this mod is tripping. It's supposed to be breakable. It's supposed to be breakable. Yo, come on. Come on, no, that was the mod, bro. I was trying to like cheese it. That wall is supposed to be breakable. No, that was insane. I spent 36 hours on Wrecking Ball. It's a horribly difficult. Every enemy's like 2 times speed, 2 times damage. Spiders insta kill. It's insane. Dang. Yeah, this one has some like insta kill moments, but not from like lower enemies. There are sometimes in the mod where the mod will just give them infinite health, and you just have to like find a different way. There's like one section where it just didn't make any sense. Okay, that was actually dumb, yo. It did not let me go through there. Maybe the mod wants me to go somewhere else. Maybe that's why. Okay, I guess we're doing this the vanilla way. What the frick? You know what? I think it's because I was a little bit far away. I think that's why. When I started it, it was like it took her a while to actually start turning.
You don't look friendly.
Come on, what am I doing wrong now? Wait, what? What did I do wrong? Is it because I skipped the cutscene? No. Actually, what did I do wrong there?
You don't look friendly.
Okay, let's shoot him. Because I don't know what the frick's going on here. This section is just screwed up by the mod, I think. Yeah, it doesn't break, bro. And I gotta do all of this.
This is where we say goodbye.
thought that was a Gloria las Plagas guy.
Gloria las plagas. Gloria las plagas.
Guys, get the frick out of
My
here.
new friend was the result of some experiment.
That was weird. That's weird that the mod closed that door off. I don't understand why they would do that. Like why? I don't get it. Okay, guys, I think we're almost done the mod, but I don't know. You know what? It's probably gonna add some other stuff. We'll probably finish it next stream.
Lasers.
I wanted to stop, but I couldn't stop myself. Come on.
Well, that was excessive.
Oh. Oh, I have to do all of it again, bro.
This is it. Now, how to connect the device.
Okay, let's just skip this. Since Requiem is for for Raccoon, I hope we get to see more of it. RE3 wasn't satisfying, even if we got some flashbacks of 1990 would be nice, though I doubt it. Yeah, I mean, one of my commenters or one of my viewers mentioned how it would be cool if we got like some extra like notes from the characters or something like that. But
You're merely
this is-
postponing the inevitable.
Thanks for the. You're merely postponing the. I can't talk right now, boys. I can't imitate him. My voice is a little bit tired. Okay. Get out of here.
Only one way through this.
Oh, R3? Yo, I never knew R3 was a button. Oh my gosh. No, you know what? I deserve that. I literally deserve that. That was yo, the game tricked me. I was thinking X. Forgot about the quick time. Wait, is this where I'm going? I'm going over there. No, I'm going over here. Now, question, is it going to be the same? Oh, it seems like it's going to be the same. Yeah. Okay, R3. It better be R3. Okay, let's skip this. Let's save. We're in the final chapter, it seems, right? I'm pretty sure it's the final chapter. There's only 8 chapters, isn't there? Or no, I think this is the final chapter. Yeah. Let's just see right now.
Leon's headed for their sanctuary.
Yeah, I think
I'll
this
meet
is
him
the...
there.
Wait, no, there's 2 chapters, right? There's this one and then chapter 8, if I'm not mistaken. Because this one, you get to the section where you have to fight Sadler, and then after you get knocked out, right? And then you do the final battle. I don't know if that's the same chapter, though. I don't know if I'm tripping. But anyways, boys, thank you so much, everybody, for stopping by. We had a long stream. We did a lot of videos. Thank you to everybody. Make sure to leave a like. Make sure to check out the second channel also on YouTube if you guys haven't already for stream clips, if you guys are enjoying the streams. But yeah, boys, I need to edit, need to post those other videos that we shot today. But thank you. Thank you, everyone. Anyways, take care, guys. See ya. See ya, boys. Oh, you know what? Let's see if I should raid anybody. I always forget to raid, so let's actually just see right now. Let's see if I can raid somebody else. Let's see. No, nobody that I know. Nobody that I know. Okay, never mind. We're just gonna anyways, see you, boys. See ya. Oh, this is the last chapter. Okay, that's awesome. Anyways, ciao, guys.